fantasy over reality. I just want the truth. I want to live in the reality because at the end of the day, that's what we living in. So you don't have to spare my feelings or anything like that. I've always been the type of person that preferred the truth over a lie.
I want the truth. No matter how people may feel, I want the truth. I know but it is what it is. I want the truth. And you can keep living along with your life. I want the truth. Who cares what the people are saying? I want the truth. Every night and every day, I want the truth. And you can keep living along with your life. Give me the truth. Don't wanna hear it if it ain't the truth. Stop living in fear and give me the truth. And you can keep living your life a whole life. I want the truth. I'm not afraid, I want the truth. Cause I'm feeling played, I want the truth. And you can continue living your life alive.
Hey, Picasso, legend. Hey, yeah. I just woke up, fucked up, need a belly truck. Bad little bitch, give her taste, then she fell in love. Let go, they just copy us, they not been like us. Do say, need another cup, bitch go pull me up. Mosh pit, they can't stop shit, op shit. You want that op shit? Fucking with my money, nigga, that's my fucking profit. Think I might just sign to the rock, bitch. Think I might just went through the process. You ain't learned shit, little nigga, you a novice. To make it out, there's no other option. She only talk nice when we shopping. I don't gotta say too much, niggas know I'm rocking, man. I just woke up, fucked up, need a belly truck. Bad little bitch, give her taste, then she fell in love. Let go, they just copy us, they not been like us. Do say, need another cup, bitch go pull me up. Mosh pit, they can't stop shit, op shit. You want that op shit? Fucking with my money, nigga, that's my fucking profit. Think I might just sign to the rock, bitch. Zack and Cody, it's a sweet life, I got no idols. Mary Jane, married to the money like a bridal. DOA on arrival, no suicidal. The game need me, my verses, they way too vital. It's a side note, blessing verses like disciples. To say I'm hot now, might as well just be a pyro. Pass it to the team, yeah, that pussy going viral. Put her on TikTok, but I don't got no time, ho. I ain't got no fucking time. Hey, let's get it.
Ain't a thing but a fucking chicken wing. Chief Keef, yeah, my little nigga bang bang. Since Zodiac better get a big strap. Everybody on the same thing. Spot her out, the little nigga don't do. Click clap, they hit him with the boom boom. And he yak with the shit getting icky. Catch a nigga and they boom like he Ricky.
Where the offset? All them niggas they can die slow. All them niggas gon' die, bro. I can shoot the Drake, nigga, with my eyes closed. My finna kill you for 100 rock. Nigga case closed. You say you slime but never wipe the nose. It's Fetty Wap on that dog. 2 minutes later, he done overdose. Nigga, I'll take your hoe. It ain't a day I ain't had that mag on me and I ain't fucking blow. This nigga wanna beef now. He on a different type of time. I'm on my way to the Greyhound. And we came back with 30,000. Put 5K on a nigga head, tell him bite down. Bitch, free the whole gang. They innocent. You can't come around me unless you got a membership. My niggas wild, they be taking shit. A couple people want me gone, so I'm strapped. I ain't risking it.
Anything motherfucking chicken wing wing. Chief Keef, get my little nigga bang bang. Take a trip through the yak, better get a big strap. Everybody on the same thing. Spot her out, the little nigga don't do. Click clack, they hit him with the boom boom. And the yak boy, the shit getting icky. Catch a nigga and they do him like he Ricky. Yo, you from the yak, let me hear you say a cut us on. Or you don't know it, boy, what the fuck he on? Made a 10 ball chillin' on the porch. Your hoe get a best said she a dork. I said my young nigga put up in the stolen. He said I ball, he compared me to Kobe. Said I trap and rap, put the city on the map. I be all through the yak on the dope. And I'm the #1 shit talker. Finna give a bitch 100 on the list crawler. Yeah, I ball on a nigga, I'll be Chris Paula. You would get your shit iced, I'm Ben Baller. All a nigga gotta do, pick a phone up. Dial 313, hit stone up. Throw a tail in his whip, get it blown up. Only one go to die, can't clone us. Guess what? Ain't a thing motherfucking chicken wing wing. Chief Keef, get my little nigga bang bang. Take a trip through the yak, better get a big strap. Everybody on the same thing. Spot her out, the little nigga don't do. Click clack, they hit him with the boom boom. And the yak boy, the shit getting icky. Catch a nigga and they do him like he Ricky. Oh boy.
With some niggas that'll kill you just for looking. I don't like nobody in the kitchen when I'm cooking. Last night I was mixing till my hand hurt. I be feeling like fuck rap, get a bag first. To get it pumping, gotta stay down and give a bag to every nigga that be slapping off the breakdown. I look up, it's another nigga speaking on my name. Put you in the news since you need a little fame. Won't give a fuck cause you really in the way. If my shooter drops something, told him he can get a chain. I'm the coach, sit back, set the plate. The bag move, all I do is count paper. Little nigga looking mad like he can't. Talking about he move 100 grams, but he ain't. I can see a fake nigga from a mile away. I'm the one that probably did it if somebody died today.
Wake up. Yeah, it's Jeff, man. Yeah, it's time for introspection and reflection. You know what I'm talking about? Get me out. It's time to see us in a better place. Never knew an easy way. I'm not a follower, I choose to lead my own fate. All this conversation about change and feeling patient. So immersing on the side, we may settle on the mile. It's time to see us in a better place. Never knew an easy way. I'm not a follower, I choose to lead my own fate. All this conversation about change and feeling patient. So immersing on the side, we may settle on the mile. Just yesterday I spoke to chat about why Black Lives Matter around the table with executives on health business.
You're here with us, so what's the fuss? I mean, those things are gone. Don't get me wrong. Keep holding on. Why?
I nearly choked, so surreal, I'm in teal. Gather my thoughts, suppressing feels, calm expression, cause the stress kills. Self-awareness is my power as I keep it real. It's the open wound most will never seek to heal. I don't profess, I just confess, it's my personal guilt. Until my color don't matter, you can't express on what I feel. Past years, we seen with Black Americans a deal. Names change, but the circumstances still the same. Whether it's Martin, Brown, Arbery, or Floyd, it paints a view on being American. The black men and boys try to speak in positive ways to my son, but I'm annoyed. Can let him see me overcome, revert and ways of self-destroy. Time to see us in a better place. Never knew an easy way. I'm not a follower, I choose to lead my own fate. All this conversation about change and feeling patient. So immersing on the side, we may settle on the mile. Time to see us in a better place. Never knew an easy way. I'm not a follower, I choose to lead my own fate. All this conversation about change and feeling patient. So immersing on the side, we may settle on the mile. Despite politics, we all believe in basic humanity. We can agree on civil shit, it's the structures you can't see, that's privilege. Ability to walk with community. Never have concern on how your children live and learn. Bust my ass over the years, blazed a path for me to burn. Always knew that money talks in better circles the more you earn. Kept it quiet on the low, accumulated skills to grow. Somehow, someday, I told myself my purpose was show. No looking back, but won't forget I'm not a hypocrite. When I was young, this shit was dumb, I was a ticking time bomb. Picked up a hustle from the streets most people run from. By 16, I'm a martyr, quitting murder from an argument. Still tight, kinda life from what I see, that's what I be. Can't escape what's all around me. Learn to swim before it drown me. Couple of G's looked and found me, started to make us something greater. Took some time to walk through life cause all the structure's made up. It's time to see us in a better place. Never knew an easy way. I'm not a follower, I choose to lead my own fate. All this conversation about change and feeling patient. So immersing on the side, we may settle on the mile. It's time to see us in a better place. Never knew an easy way. I'm not a follower, I choose to lead my own fate. All this conversation about change and feeling patient. So immersing on the side, we may settle on the mile. Until there's peace of all sleep, people die in these streets. Every day, if not week, pull my liquor before I speak. So they spirits sit with me, know my team get me. If I can't express when they hit me, why this gift with me? So much is spoken yet unheard, I contemplate what it deserves. Choice of words too important for exposed nerves. Black lives matter, we can agree on nouns and verbs. Matter of fact, let's start with that, change amendments first. Then watch our structures fall. It's the middle ones that shackle us all. Oppressed oppressors, we all searching justice. Got concerns on what you lose, I got concerns on right to choose. I still tie my laces how you tie your shoes. I appreciate you listening, but it's time to move. With new rules and better tools to educate the fools. I know it's hard to play with change when you create the game. It's like a winner saying, I know it hurts, don't lose the game. It's time to see us in a better place. Never knew an easy way. I'm not a follower, I choose to lead my own fate. All this conversation about change and feeling patient. So immersing on the side, we may settle on the mile. It's time to see us in a better place. Never knew an easy way. I'm not a follower, I choose to lead my own fate. All this conversation about change and feeling patient. So immersing on the side, we may settle on the mile.
Easy now, no need to go down. Broke that run, that is how we frown. Easy now, no need to go down. Broke that run, that is how we frown. Easy now, no need to go down. Broke that run, that is how we frown. Easy now, no need to go down. Broke that run, that is how we frown. Easy now, no need to go down. Broke that run, that is how we frown. Easy now, no need to go down. Broke that run, that is how we frown. Easy now, no need to go down. Broke that run, that is how we frown. Easy now, no need to go down.
This where we from, where the love, the people, the music, we all come as one. What have you done? Folks, they just talking like they are just bosses or something. I got problems day to day, my people dying. Got my family watching, any haters writing. Just realize I'm in a better place. Gonna write it out till I'm finished, man, and that's work. Niggas now talking like they gonna do it bigger. Hey, you lady in the back, now they hurt. Dog, look at that. Try to blow up a cell while she all on T. Wait, I've been on the grind, so it's all on me. What's the steez? People try, but they can't complete. I be damned if I ain't the one that can't complete. Cause I came from a place where the bombs to see. Real talk. Nothing can stop me. Boy, what are you doing? The game is so clueless. Where's that new? Where's that Tito? I had to take a break for a few. I thought I had lost it. Found my passion, found a girl, break my heart. Swear to God, when I start realizing I'm a beast with it. Everybody gonna eat with me, go down, have a feast with me. For my day one, 8 ones. Pretty girls don't care what people think. On the news, people dying on day to day. Mess around, be a shirt or a poster. So I don't got time now. Be playing with it. Wanna be ravaged, yeah, I'm on now. What you thought now? I can't do it like that, you a lame. Got all this game and I still ain't the same where I came from.
Hey. Peso Picasso, Peso LeBird, whatever you want to call it. Perfect. Hey. I'm on this shit that they not on. They say let bygones be bygones. Grip on the net like a python. Jump out the top like I'm Zion. I want a realist, no caption. Need a little bitch in the fashion. She bust it back like we crashing. I tell my shit, I'm about action. Hop in the studio, turn to assassin. I'm about dose, no time for distraction. Can you imagine? Beamer to Aston. Ha, past them, I'm in the league of my own. Like mobile, I guess of myself. They like, so what you own? I'm working for generation wealth. Know to the shit that I'm on. You niggas not all know that the shit that I'm on. Hey, you niggas not all feeling like James Bond. Hey, 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the bomb. Hey, nigga, I'm stoned. Know that the shit that I'm on. Hey, you niggas not all know that the shit that I'm on. You niggas not all feeling like James Bond. 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the bomb. Hey, nigga, I'm stoned. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta sit back, enjoy life, cause you don't know how long you're gonna be here. Hey, I'm in a league of my own. I might just go play for myself. All of this shit that you own, your dollars ain't making no sense. Don't act like you knew me, that's pretense. To that little bitch to the deep end. She wanna slide for the weekend. Do say got me tweaking. Knew as a youngin', I've been up to something. I ain't body cousins, but I'm on the block like I'm charming. I got a drip like I'm gonna. I'll make a wanna. I'ma hit it 4 times. You can call me stunner. They say you too smooth, boy, slid out the gutter, but still in the cut, so you could get cut up. Still in the cut, so you could get cut up. Know that the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not all know that the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not all feeling like James Bond. Ay, 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the bomb. Ay, nigga, I'm stoned. Know that the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not all know that the shit that I'm on. You niggas not all feeling like James Bond. 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the bomb. Ay, nigga, I'm stoned.
Picasso, Pistol of Bird, whatever you want to call it. I sick of class, started making classics.
So bad. Why you niggas wanna beat her up so bad? Little bitch, I'm a cock so bad. Why you niggas wanna beat her up so bad? Yo, little bitch, I'm a cock so bad. Why you niggas wanna beat her up so bad? Go to die. Hell yeah, we known through the yak. You from OT and got a shit blown in the yak. Macabell finna run it up. Neek did the beat, so I gotta fuck it up. Freak bitch, she'll suck it up. Hype from the yak, nigga, you don't fuck with us when I blow. The hood coming with me, the pandemic punk, nigga, I was selling A's for the 50. Skinny little bitch wanna lick me, gave me a hickey. 12 get behind me, I'm Ricky. All the nigga do is sit back and stun. Seen a trap house do 10 racks a month. Heard about a raid and he packed it up. Chill for a minute, then got back to clutch. You ain't never made racks in the bag. You ain't never got no money in the A. You ain't never bought a bow and then brought it back home. Broke it down, got it gone in a day. Where I'm from, little nigga, that be normal. And the yak boy feels so immortal. A1 make the custo swarm. If I ever see the hook, I'ma warn you. Go to die, little bitch, I'm a cock so bad. Why you niggas wanna beat her up so bad? Go to die. Hell yeah, we known through the yak. You from OT and got a shit blown in the yak. Macabell finna run it up. Neek did the beat, so I gotta fuck it up. Freak bitch, she'll suck it up. Hype from the yak, nigga, you don't fuck with us.
dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. Nigga work with a dog collar. How the fuck I'm supposed to raise from the ghetto if the pay little? Every man that I know got a plan. Every man that I know work for the man. Speak for me and breathe air you breathe. So I know I got something to achieve. In the mind of a state, give a fuck on what it take. I'm a millionaire, billionaire. See you when I get there. For now, let's grind in the ghetto state of mind. Put the pedal to the floor, I got a steep hill to climb. That money on my mind, gamble everything of mine. Rather be broke than to live with a yoke. Nowadays, people slave for a little bit of hope. Guess I better ball hard, spit a bar, sell dope. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake. Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. What it take for a real nigga get a break? Made a contribution, fuck retribution. Laid a foundation, still motherfucker hate. Rather see a nigga broken, see him elevate. Know if you made it through, now contemplate what I'm here for. Appearance of the Jim Crow, probably just mockery, jokes and hypocrisy. Take a stand and the folks on top of me. Call a guard, come fast with security. They pounce hard and wanna press charge. Made a little progress and I'm still under stress, saw a little bit of change. But the attitude's the same, like I'm back in the hood with a Glock and I'm good. Sabotage myself, I don't need no help. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake. Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. Give me dap right on the backside, in the limelight. This my time, right? Should I see through it? Put heat to it. Let the time pass, never speak to it. Who would I be? To stay silent is calamity. So I came to speak. Got a million man strong with a right to bear arms. All it take is a song. Play the shit in a song. Super grip on my phone. Got the video and drone. Catch a glimpse of the ruckus is the movement and push. Nigga tired of being pushed. Now police in the streets with the riot getting heat. Rubber bullets in the shield just to make us know the feel. One shot, one kill. Nigga dead in the street cause the bullet was for real. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake.
Creeping through the night, I know what you like. Trying to live my life, try to roll the dice. She won't spend the night, but I can't make her wise. Only met her once, let me fuck her twice. Creeping through the night, I know what you like. I live my life, had to roll the dice. She won't spend the night, but I can't make her wise. Only met her once, let me fuck her twice. Through the night, creeping through the night, through the night, creeping through the night, through the night, creeping. Hey. My cold as ice, blow like Dolomite. There's no one-on-one, bitch, I ball like mine. I just thought that bitch that you just made your wife. Never trust the internet, that should be a trife. And I'm focused on that shit that help me sleep at night. I be wishing you were here, but you were always right. Blew up overnight, I guess you want me right, but you don't know me right, but you don't show me right. Still creeping through the night. You cool as when it breeze, it ain't winning time. Girl, are you still on me? I just need some peace of mind. Creeping through the night, I know what you like. I live my life, had a roll the dice. She won't spend the night, but I can't make it wise. Only met her once, let me fuck her twice. Creeping through the night, I know what you like. I live my life, had a roll the dice. She won't spend the night, but I can't make her wise. Only met her once, let me fuck her twice. Through the night, creeping through the night, through the night, creeping through the night, through the night, creeping through the night, through the night, creeping.
So,
Zay, boy, you went too crazy.
Hey, okay now. My favorite color green, should've went that bastard. After get drunk, gotta go to marriage. Started getting money, now them bitches staring. All them different colors, they wonder what I'm wearing. Now a nigga styling, somewhere on the island. Cousin backing out 10K, why you wildin'? You say you want problems, I say I want violence. He ain't no better, he ain't had no guidance. Somebody better tell little boy something. He ain't got it on him while that little boy frontin'. Boy, with them boys on your block, Andre Drummond. I ain't from the 860, but I'm thumbing. Fuck ready with, I ain't fucking with it. Red with young thug. Count digits, I ain't gotta talk about it cause you know I did it. Why a nigga always wanna know how you live.
Pom pom, chopper hit your body, now you done. She say I'm the one, hotter than the sun. All you need is sons, always need a funds. Running with the team, but it's a one-on-one. Yeah, they hate us cause we up now. Hey, for that bitch, just some uptown. Wrist need a bust down. She in love, that's what's up now. She said why we always beefing Freddie Jason. I'm looking at these niggas and me, we are not adjacent. Got a blunt for the truth, but I gotta face it. Even if I'm in love, that I won't chase it. No, stuck to the money while they stuck to the basics. You winning, so just over entertainment. I'm still 10 toes, nothing to play with. Same game, if it ain't broke, don't break it.
Yo. Shout out to them, brother. Fuck going on? There's a whole lot of ice shit going on.
Gang, man, gang. 20 gang. If it ain't 20 gang, it ain't nothing.
Underdogs winning. What the fuck they talking? Hey, the underdogs winning. Underdogs winning. Hold up. We need everything going, y'all. I need sounds and all that. How's everybody doing today? Let me go to the chat, man. Stop playing. See, I got to represent the chat right. Okay, let's do this, man. Yo, let me know about the sound. I don't know what's going on with the headset right now, but it's occasionally cutting out sound every so often. I don't know if that's just me. So everybody else let me know. That could just be me. So far, I haven't heard anybody say anything. You know what I mean? So let's get to the chat. Yo, my man MGR is in the house. If y'all don't know, put some respect on his name. Yo, MGR, I'm gonna get my sounds right, man. Hold up. I can't just do you like that. You know what I'm saying? I need the bombs, and I need to give you everything, man. Respect. Everybody doing? MGR, I got my man Joe in the house. Let's see if these sounds come up. Give it a second, man. Let it load up. Got my man Joe in the house. Hardest working man in show business. Shout out my man Joe. Hold up. All right, there we go. We good? Yeah. Ha! Woo! Okay, I think we're good. I just need sounds and everything going. So let me go ahead into it. Yo, MGR, what's going on, man? You could be anywhere else in the world. You're here with your boy. MGR, everybody. Shout out my man MGR. Okay. Then we got my man G.I. Joe. If y'all don't know who G.I. Joe is,
He is an admin of one of the biggest Switch homebrew modding groups. He's also at Dante's Italian Bistro. Holla at your dog, Joe, man. What's going on, man? Yo, tell Sonny what's up, man. I don't want no problems. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke with Sonny, man. If y'all don't know this, man, y'all need to know. Did you know? My man, JD. I see you, JD. What's going on? I'll give you a couple Mario jumps, man. I ain't gonna disrespect you like that. Yo, y'all better be good to him, man. He'll shut the whole show down, yo. He'll shut the whole show down, for real. Oh, Solo Boys, man. Oh, Solo Boys. DJ C Money, what's good, man? How you doing, man? How you doing, man? You doing good? All right, that's good to see. I'm curious as they got me. Oh, yo, we gonna get to that, man. This guy busting. Yo, DJ C Money with it. Who else I leave off? Yo, my man, hold up. All the way from Australia. I gotta pay the respects to this, man. When you come to the States, holla at your boy. I might be out there in Australia. All right. Haven't been yet. Somewhere I need to go. Shout out my man Shane Cockburn.
Can you dig it, sucker?
I can dig it. I can dig it, Shane. All right. Yo, who else? I want to make sure I ain't leave nobody off, man. All right. Sound working is good. All right. All right. We good. I don't see no problems. I see my man Mac. Oh, man. YouTube. YouTube don't like your boy, man. YouTube don't like your boy. YouTube don't like your boy. But let's go ahead and get to that, man, because I don't even want to short the show. I want to get straight to the show, straight to the smoke. Y'all know how I do. Let me go ahead and close up everything. Try and get set up and all that, man. Oh, Solo Boys. I usually have something nice, man, but I'm drink Mountain Dew, man. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Okay. But oh, Solo Boys, man. So if y'all see me do a couple of these, you already know what it means. But we gonna get to a hot show today. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna try not to get all, pumped up, but it's just what happens. All right, so let's go ahead and get straight to it. First, y'all know I gotta do it every single time. Didn't get to do it last week. I'll go ahead and pull that up in a moment, but there is 2 winners of the Twitter gaming contest. It happens weekly on Twitter. All you got to do is go follow NickMo5 on Twitter, like and retweet that tweet, and you enter. Okay, it was about 107 entries. My man this week. Now, who was it this week? Hold on. Let me make sure I get this right. Yo, I'll be messing this up, man. I'm sipping too early. Here we go. Come on, man. Don't get it wrong. Yeah, all right. There we go. I don't know what my man Mr. June. I don't know what the picture is, man, but go ahead. We're going to go ahead and do it up for you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure I got my sounds. I need all my levels right on my sound. All right. I heard somebody say sound good, but maybe I need to turn myself. Yeah, that's what it is. I got to turn myself up. So. All right. So, yo, my man, Mr. Junat, you can go ahead and message me, man. I already had sent you a message. I believe you messaged me already, but I'm live right now. I can't check, all right? But after this, I'll go ahead and check and send you whatever game you picked, okay? And then we can go from there. So if anybody want to join, you know how to do that. Go to NickMo05 Twitter page. You'll see the tweet. Like, retweet, follow. Simple, man, all right? We ain't got to get to it, man. That's old news. Let's get to the real smoke. Oh, let's get to the real smoke, because this is what everybody's been asking about. It's what everybody want to know about. All right, they want to know what I mean. They got me. YouTube. Okay. Woo! This is gonna be deep, man. I'm gonna take y'all through a journey. I haven't really even talked about this. Okay. Usually I speak in detail, and my sound keep cutting. Is it just me? Anybody else tell me? Is the sound cutting out? Because I feel like every time my headphones go on, this is time to get some new ones, right? So with YouTube, a lot of people do not know, but I have dealt with the bull-ish. I got you, YouTube. See, we restream. We all over. So I'm going to watch what I'm saying. All right. So not cutting. Thank you, MGI. It's not cutting. So it's just me. So nonetheless, me and YouTube haven't been good, man. A long time running. I have had multiple videos taken down, my channel taken multiple times, and it's just, to the point. And it's not the only platform I dealt with it, right? I've also dealt with it on TikTok, and those are really the only 2 platforms. Twitch, to a minor extent, But all other platforms seem to be, well. And I do follow guidelines, man. I'm putting up, I'm not going nasty with it, as my man Gwit Dog would say. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So I don't know what's going on. So recently, a lot of people was wondering what happened to the show last week. Well, last week, the channel was actually gone. Finito, capiche? They've taken the channel for 7 days. And the reason being is because of an all-in-one switch updater video that was marked by complaints. Now, these were legal complaints sent directly to YouTube. So I can't even say this is users who are hating, right? Just like, I'm going to hate on them. Bam, report. It's not that. It was none of that. And also for all the reports of other people stating YouTube taking my channel. And I filed an appeal, and it was real quick. For me, they actually did take the time. I want to say it went for like 12 hours. They took the time. Okay, they went through, and they did tell me it was for legal complaints, right? So I don't know if it's, we all know who it is. Let's stop playing. We ain't even gonna cut it. Nintendo don't play with your boy too well, right? I grew my channel mostly off Nintendo Switch homebrew scene, and then I done branched out. But still, those videos have been up. The same video that they actually taken down. I have that video. I take them down now. But I had that same video up on my page at least 4 different times, but there's different versions. So the image changes, but the video stays the same. No other legal complaints for the other videos. This is a common thing with YouTube. Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Myself, I got buck with it one time. I seen Battlefield. Y'all remember when Battlefield first came out in the leak? Ooh, boy, I was thirsty. I ain't gonna lie. I said, let me check out this Battlefield. Y'all know how much I love Call of Duty. I needed some hate energy, some hate info. I needed all that. So I started looking like, no, this look trash. Let me show it. And EA hit me. Okay. That was one when the channel was taken. I said, yeah, rightfully so. I understand. No complaints. Bam. Beauty is Nick Mo 05, Nick Moses 05, the MoFam brand, the gaming podcast. It's across multiple platforms now. So it's not just YouTube. And actually, I want to say currently TikTok is the biggest platform, which we will be bringing a show to TikTok. Right now, I believe we're live on Instagram. Okay. So we will be bringing the show to TikTok as well. And I do stream on occasions, play games on TikTok. But YouTube, I got tired of it, man. I'm not going to lie to you. All the content creators know exactly what I'm talking about. If you put up content that has been taken down specifically against community guidelines, it's frustrating. You spend time editing. Then on top of that, the explanation, you do want more, because I understand legal complaints, but I need more than that. I'm sorry, YouTube. Legal complaints, I need to hear who sent the legal complaint. Can I get something in written form showing the legal complaint? So I can actually see, okay, Nintendo don't mess with your boy. Bye, y'all. I'm cool with it. You know what? I'm going to apply for a job. Hey, Nintendo. How you like that? There's my resume. All right? It is what it is, man. I ain't tripping, right? So then comes the decision. I had a choice. I had a choice to file an appeal, okay? File an appeal. Straight, hey, yo, we ain't, that. Bow. Or I had the choice to just sit back and eat it. Take it. Take your 7 days, and the other videos are up, and they can hit you again at any moment. You don't know when it's coming. You don't know, right? So I'm sitting there thinking, man, oh solo, that's what I was on. Wow. Woo! So I was solo, and I got to thinking. I got to watching all these different videos of different gaming channels that were a lot larger than mine. We're talking in 100,000, some in the millions, different ones that have had problems with YouTube community guidelines. So then I start thinking what happened on TikTok. Of course, TikTok, I appealed a video. They scrubbed through my entire account and found 2 other videos to complain about. That's dirty. Dirty. They did. I never appealed another video from TikTok again. Why not? Hey, So when this one happened, I got to thinking, man, I'm going to appeal it. I know I'm going to appeal it. What can I do? So I decided at that moment to take down every single modding video that I had down on the channel. Tough decision. Now, many will say, what's going to happen, right? Does this hurt you? Does this, how does it? Let me break it all down for everyone so everyone has a full picture of what's going on with the brand, MoFam, and where we're growing and all that, right? So it actually does not hurt me at all, okay? View-wise, yes. Watch time minutes on YouTube, yes, absolutely. It cut my watch time minutes in half, all right? Be honest there. So it definitely hurt me there. Hit me there. Yeah, true. But the reason it really didn't hurt me is because, one, don't make much money off of those YouTube views. I make more money off of the donations you guys give, right? So who cares about that? This year, just in 2023, we've had 3 different sponsorships in the first 3 weeks, and I'm hoping, I was wishing for one more. I didn't get it. 3 different sponsorship opportunities that we fulfilled this year, just starting out alone, already trumping everything from YouTube, right? TikTok, donations, and from being on a creator fund, more money than YouTube. Twitter, everybody's support there, more money than YouTube. Okay? So I just want everybody to know that. All right? I get more revenue from other places than YouTube, not counting the donations that you give. Seriously. So it didn't hurt me much. Now, let's go on. So outside of those sponsorship opportunities, I've also been doing interviews, right? I've done 3 different interviews. And some of these interviews are people you guys know, all right? They're out there, former members, current members of certain companies. I'm pushing. And all these interviews I'm going to start pumping out right in February, okay? We are going to change the direction of this channel. It's going to be a lot of coverage that we want, that MoFam brand want, what we want to talk about, what we want to do. It's not going to be your basic, oh my goodness, new game came out, let's talk about it. Everybody's going to be doing that, right? A lot of people, and I phone ringing, I'm not going to even do it. But a lot of people know, especially me, man. I'm a retro gamer at heart, right? I can still go back and play the old games, but the new games is there too. Okay? So, didn't hurt me, but I took down every single video. So, all those videos will be put up on a new channel. Okay? I will give the channel another name. It will have no attachment to the MoFam or Nick Modus 05 brand. None. At all. At all. Not a drop. Won't even see the connection. I mean, everybody else will know. It'll be certain stuff that people will be like, oh, I remember that from his videos. But outside of that, no connection. We want to keep this as straightforward as possible. A whole nother channel. So if anything happened, we ain't got to worry. And we keep this brand going and grow the channel. We work too hard to lose the channel. Right? Now, I want to go ahead. Oh, Reigns of Onyx. What's going on? What's happening, my dude? Good to see you. Good to see you, sir. All right. Sounds like Moses needs a Pico boost. Hey, you know what? I got too much to do, man. I can't. I wish I could, but I just have the PlayStation 4. I'm still messing around with the PlayStation 4, man. Okay. Switch, GoldenEye. All right. I got toys. I got too many toys, TVs. Okay. Trying to understand a new TV. It's just too much, man. It's too much. All right. So toys, I feel you, my man. I got too many, so I'm good. I'm good. But y'all, thank y'all. Everybody's concern, support, love. I seen everybody there. Thank you. Your boy good. It didn't hurt me at all. I was actually like, as soon as it happened, I said, yo, you don't understand. See, I love YouTube as well because I started there, right? I grew my channel there. And not only that, when I first started my channel, it wasn't in the efforts to make revenue. It really wasn't, right? I was modding just like everybody else out there. I was a modder. I was doing Xbox 360, JTags, reset glitch hacks, DVD firmware mods. I was doing PlayStation 3s. I think it was the E3 flasher, I believe. Just different mods. I was doing a lot of different mods. Everybody knows you have your mods and you do them. So I was putting up tutorials because I got tired of customers asking me the same question. So I figured, if I could have a place where everybody could go, where they could look for videos after the system is modded, that would be a beautiful thing because people didn't know about it. So that was kind of like the thing. Okay. So I don't want to ever diss YouTube, but I do believe they need to be clearer on community guidelines. I don't think that if an appeal process happens, it should not be like, so I'm gonna give you an example. If you go through a PayPal appeal process, everybody know we be about 6 weeks. Okay, it's like taking it to the Supreme Court with PayPal. Okay, they want images, they want pictures, they want tracking numbers, they want times, they want to read, they want all that. But YouTube is kind of like the swift iron hammer. And a lot of these platforms are like that. And to be honest, we're controlled by these platforms. I am currently an employee of YouTube and all these other live streams that I'm on right now. So I can't act like I'm not. So I'm not going to sit here and be, they all hate it. A lot of people get on here and do that. Every platform, we are all out here to do what we do, to build our brand. And we got to follow their rules. You're working for them. If you got a problem with it, Nick, you become your own YouTube. And I ain't my own YouTube right now. So that's what it is. All right. So now, with that out the way, I want to make sure I ain't missing nothing in the chat. And we're going to move on because I got to snap, man. I got to snap about something, man. I need y'all here. Okay, 007 is way better. Okay, we're going to talk about 00. I see. I jug. A jug sounds like, MGR. I know you playing, man. You were breaking the switch light too. Yo, he right. I did break a switch light. I didn't. Hold on, let me think. I didn't technically break it though, because it worked. It's just like one of the analog sticks didn't work. Hey, that's like saying I ain't break the car though, because it drove. It was just one of the wheels turned this way, so you had to always keep your steering wheel to the right. It's true. It's true. That's what it was, man. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna switch it up. Let's see if I can get this right. Okay. Y'all see this right here? Let's see if I can get the images good. I'm trying to do this. Oh, let's go. Can I switch it back to the sounds? Off the Tito's. Oh, Solo Boys. Now you see, we can see the cup. Do the colors change? No. All right, man. Y'all see it. Our thoughts? Hey, everybody, your thoughts before I even start talking. Because I'm going to talk. I just want to see what everybody else going to say. Woo! Man, Solo Boys is on tonight. Bam, there we go, Reigns. I enjoy the nostalgia. 007 was a joke. They effed up the Switch game. Thoughts, nostalgia to the max. Did not age well. I like these. So, everybody's on point, man. I think we are all on the same page. Let me go ahead and, let me just go ahead and drop some knowledge. Now, I ain't going through all the articles and all that. We can do that. But I ain't going to do that right now, right? So, look at that. I'm going to just put up some of the comments. Look at that. So, my man MGR, for those watching, my man MGR said, thoughts, nostalgia to the max, did not age well. I like that. All right? I like that. That's a nice take. You got someone else? I enjoy the nostalgia. We all remember that. So, for those who don't know the nostalgia, let me go ahead and educate all the young bucks for you guys, and we'll talk about this remastered, and I ain't going to try to click too hard, okay? So, 007 GoldenEye. I want to give all the young bucks a full synopsis of this. From the beginning to when I first played the original, all the way till now. Okay? So we're going to start there because I don't think everyone will understand the picture unless we do that. So, GoldenEye 007 on the Nintendo 64 was not only one of those games that everybody had, you had to have. If you didn't have it, you knew friends that had it. You borrowed it. Okay, you rented it from Blockbuster, Family Video. It was one of those games that no matter if you were playing by yourself or with a group of individuals, it was a must-play title on Nintendo 64. Go even deeper. So a lot of people talk about first person. Yo, hold up. No, they did not just call me again. Who's this calling me in the middle of the show? Like, this is just so disrespectful. Right? Hold on. We ain't. This is ridiculous. Yo, stop calling. Stop. God. Woo, who was that? Sheesh. My bad, yo. My bad. I had to handle that, man. This is crazy. It's like every time I was turning around, it's said, man, I can't get it. Let me get through the show. I got you. I'm gonna call you back. I'm live. You see, I'm live. What am I gonna do? You want me to take the phone call right now? My bad, yo. Oh, Solo Boys, right? So I'm gonna pick back up where I left off. And I also want to get to chats. Yeah, so I want to get to some of these chats, right? Because I want people to really understand. Not remastered, re-release. My man Reigns of Onyx. I like that. Yeah, now I played it on the Series X. Great game, but definitely tech has come so far since then. But it is basically the OG FPS apart from Doom, Duke Nukem, and Wolfenstein. I got to give it to you. He's right on the spot there. And I'm not going to lie to you, MGR. I'm one of those that I love first-person shooters so much. It was all of them, man. I love your Perfect Darks. I love Turok. I love Hexen. I love Quake. Okay, I can go on and on and on and on and on. Your Medal of Honors, your Call of Duty when it first came out, right? Everything that was first-person back then. Jumping Jack Flash on the original PlayStation. Like, first person was a genre that I really believe was untapped for a long time until it became popular and then it became overblown. All right. I think everybody's doing this crazy, but love that take on it, MGR. All right. That game made fights happen. Magnus is absolutely right. This game was one of those where you had certain different things you can change as far as the rules. So games could go longer, games could get tight. If you had a golden gun, people knew where the location was of the golden gun. They would hover over it. They would, one-shot kill. So people would take out the golden gun. A lot of things, a lot of different things. You had the license to kill mode, okay? One shot was just bam, bam. It was so many different modes at a time where a lot of shooters didn't have the customization within the game like that. So he's right. A lot of fights happened because people were really trying to get it in and you wanted to win. Okay. No odd job. I bought the 007 game guide for the Nintendo 64 when I bought. And yo, Joe, thank you. Thank you for bringing that up because everybody tuning in. Let's talk about that, right? So I was going back to the beginning. This game was so packed with different like little developer Easter eggs, and then they had cheats, characters, levels, difficulty levels, multiplayer modes. It was so much in one game that, yes, internet wasn't popping like that. Okay, we couldn't just pull up the guy going Google, bow. We had to get books, and these books not only contained everything, they gave you maps. So do you know how good it is to play a game and to look to your right and just see a map, a full layout? Okay, that's the difference. We can look at the layout. We can see, okay, I'm right there. Okay, it's just beautiful to have. And I think a lot of games, and that's why I love the Switch mod, when you have an overlay that can have things like a map or a text, a guide, walkthrough that you're using. Those type of things, chicken style, baby. Okay? In a time when internet multiplayer didn't exist, everyone collectively had the same rules. No odd job and no screen peeking. He's right. Internet multiplayer didn't exist. For this GoldenEye 007 title, we will say that Nintendo Switch has online capabilities. The Xbox version does not. Okay, let's get that straight. The Xbox version does not have multiplayer, but the Xbox version does have better graphics because I believe it does upscaling. Okay, so it's not remastered. I believe it's just upscaling, doing it the same way they did all their other games in Rare Replay, like the Banjo-Kazooie and all the other games, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it's that same emulator running, but so now you can play on your big screen TV and at least you can look at it. But I agree with MGR, it does not age well. If someone is older and you want to take them back to a nostalgia for a shooter, you might as well introduce them to Halo. Okay, which is not far off from GoldenEye, but you still get the essence of what it was. So, no, great point. But no screen peeking, as some MGR mentioned. Everybody screen peek. Let's be honest. That actually made it more competitive when you were screen peek. You like, you hide behind the wall and you're like, why don't you move? And they're like, why don't you move? We both don't stand here. Hey, juke. You know, the screen peek, you learn how to move around the screen peek. You'll go somewhere, you'll come down and you'll jump like this, but come back the other way and come back. You know, you gotta work with a screen peeker. All right. So hold on. I didn't want to lose it. Body Harvest, another game. I was never able to get the facility cheat. Facility, oh man, classic one. Classic, man. Mr. Guidebooks. Yo, Magnus.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Thank you, sir, for the donation. Like I mentioned, you just killed YouTube already. You killed YouTube. Hey, you know what I mean? What they were going to pay for the video. But hey, you know what I mean? YouTube, I still love you. I still love you, YouTube. I still love you. All right. But my man Magnus came through way better than you did just now. So I got to big him up. I can't really give you the props, YouTube. Magnus, my dude. Salute. Okay. Salute, sir. I hope you're having a great day, sir. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you. Your help building the brain. Help building this thing. We're going to take it to the next level anyway. All right. So we all did LOL. No hiding, bro. I used to stare at the floor. Look at that. That was the beautiful one. That's somebody who know MGR. Stop telling the secrets, MGR. Okay. You telling the secrets. You know how it was, what you did. You hit, you turned to the wall or something. He was like, they're like, where you at? I don't know where I'm at. And you watching their screen, and you turn around. Bow. Oh, yeah. For your peekers, we got it. I know what you say. Okay. I stare at the floor and strafe around. He know. You see Booker return for the Rumble. Yes. Don't start talking about that Rumble, man. The interview I have with Matt Elfring, he does discuss some things about 2K23, just a little bit. He didn't give us, much because we're going to hear more. He said the episode of Wrestle Buddies. Matt Elfring. I ain't say who the interview with, but I did say it now. Matt Elfring. I ain't going to say no more. Okay. Spin a Rooney into elimination. So now let's get to it, right? So it was that game for multiplayer. Everybody got together. We all played. You would play for countless hours. You were up to 2 a.m. and so on, right? So as time goes on, this game now finally makes it out. And the reason it did not come out for so long is because the legal ramifications behind it. Okay, we're always dealing. I just told you about my YouTube channel and legal ramifications. Look at what we have in now. We got these stank-dank ports. Stank-dank ports. We don't get games built no more, y'all. We don't. Because all the legal mumbo-jumbo. Somebody own this, somebody own that, somebody own a piece of this, somebody own a piece of that. Oh, man, well, let me get the old port from the phone. I think that one's a good one. Oh, let me take the port from over here and upscale it. Oh, let's take this from me. That's what they got to do. That's what they got to do when everybody's trying to remaster and take their little dollar off the game. It ain't about the consumer at this point with games like this. Games like this, it ain't about the consumer. This is about the dollar. We've been at year after year. From now on, when we talk about remasters, we're going to talk about the dollar. Because that's all it's about. We don't have real... Now, hold up. Let me hush my mouth. I heard Dead Space got some respect on his name. I heard Dead Space is looking beautiful. Okay? Can somebody tell me? I haven't even played Dead Space. But the ratings and the reviews are almost as if it's really a remastered. You really took the time to change things. And such a simple game. Dead Space was a simple game that looked gorgeous when it originally came out. So you making it look better? That's what I'm talking about. Taking something minor. When Mass Effect, okay, they did the trilogy and they're coming out with this and coming out. Mass Effect, you should have just redid the entire trilogy all over again. Better looking graphics. Make everything look better on a current gen system. And you know what you should have did? Change the ending. There we go. There we go. If you're going to remaster it, do it right. Look at Dead Space. Don't get ports. We tired of ports. Here, okay, Nick Moses 05 and everybody here, we done played through every port. We play ports on our phones, Steam Decks, our Switches, our everything. We got everything playing the ports. We don't need another port. Hear it us. Just speaking for everybody here, okay? We don't need a port. What we need is an official remaster, something that we gonna know, okay, I'm gonna play 007. I'm gonna tell you what would have done. See, this is why I said I ain't gonna get turned up, man. Let me drink this Tito, man. I ain't chasing that down because I'm mad. This is what makes me upset, right? They know what we all want. What we all want is 007 with modern day features. That's all we asking for. That's it. We're not even asking for a new game. Everybody here would be okay with the same exact game. It could have had the same exact graphics. It didn't even have to upscale to 4K. I'm cool with that. But if you would have added online play, okay, if I could have been playing with a bunch of other people from all over, it could have been matchmaking. Okay, it could have actually been done right. Then hell, that would be a new game to me. But guess what? No, because you're running a port, and that port has the same code. And guess what? If we're doing some online play, I guarantee it's janky. You know what's probably happening? I'm probably capping you when I'm up 9-0 on my side, and you capping me, and I'm down 0-9 on your side. And by the time the match finishes, we both got to win. The damn game don't even know what's going on because the code ain't written for online play out of this port. So, this is why I'm upset. Grand Theft Auto, we've seen it happen. Okay? We've seen it happen time and time again. Stop taking the games we know and love, because we are the retro gamers. We love these games. And I'm not going to lie. One thing everybody said here, and I can agree, is the nostalgia. The nostalgia does not change. When that screen comes on, that pause music and all that, yes, the nostalgia is real with this game. I still would get on there and play 2 hours. That's because I'm damn near 40. My son ain't going to play that for 10 minutes. He's not. He's got Fortnite, and it's free. He don't even need Game Pass. He don't need Switch Online. He's got Apex. He's got all these free games, way better graphics, first-person shooter. Stop. He's not going to go back and say, oh, my dad told me this is such a classic. Let me go back and play it. No, he's not going to do that. This is ridiculous, man. With these, how hard is it to stop? You know what? I can't be mad. You know why I can't be mad? Because these businesses are making money. I can't be mad at them. You know what? If I'm Rare and I made some money off the game and I can re-release it and make some more money, I'm not mad. If I'm anybody, I can make more money. Hey, y'all, you the ones buy. I got Game Pass. I downloaded it. Yes, I'm a sucker. I downloaded it. You know what I mean? But it was game. I already had Game Pass. I didn't pay extra for Game Pass. I didn't say, oh, let me get Game Pass, get 007 on there. No, I cut it on because I said, let me see how it looked. Okay, all right, it fit my big screen. It looking as I'm moving. They changed the controller scheme for the Xbox. I rocks with that. Okay, I do rocks with that. But it's almost too easy. I'm gonna be honest. The whole point of the GoldenEye game was the challenge of aiming. Right? Getting that perfect shot right at the right time. If you didn't get a headshot, you took more shots. Your ammo was low. You had to hit certain. That was a different thing. Now you come on there, it's like bop, bop, bop. Next one, run through, bop, bop. Okay, bop, bop. They moving all slow, man. He right, it don't age well. I'm damn near 40 and my reflexes is perfect. Okay, I come in there. Oh, what is he doing? Bow, headshot. Oh, bow, headshot. Why is he moving so? Why are you just turning around? Right? Bow, headshot. Like, come on. He right, it don't age well, man. That was a good way to say it. So now let's get to the future. Will we see more of this? I'm going to tell you guys, yes, we will. We will see more of this. The reason being is because the legal ramifications behind ports right now. As you guys know, all the emulators and all this different fan art and fan mods, because right now you can go get a fan mod for 007, play it on your PC at 60 frames per second, 4K and all that. It's going to be gorgeous. You're going to be like, this is a better game. You can do that. You can go to your PC right now. You can skip the Xbox, right? You can do that and have a better game right now, okay? So I don't want y'all to be thinking like this is all I got for 007. There's people making every day. The problem is I can't tell you if that's going to be gone in a week, a month, a year, because I see what these companies are doing. These companies are purposely taking what we rightfully own and taking it pretty much out of our hands. Physical will no longer be working. They're going to make it to where their hardware is going to be needed and it's going to be digital. What are we going to do with our old hardware? We're going to still be playing our emulators and we're still going to be doing. What happens when they make all that illegal? When they start looking through your torrents. Okay, well, they already do that. Everybody got VPN, so I can't even say that. But when you got it on your computer and they just got little spy programs, they're like, oh, I see you got this wrong. Let's come lock them up. Boom. Okay. Jeez, my bad, man. That's the Tito's. That's the Tito's, guys. My fault. Okay. Now I'm gonna get to some of the comments because I wasn't reading. Nostalgia was strong, and then I hated every minute waiting for that batch to type on a computer and not die. Oh my goodness, tell me about it, man. Certain things in that game I remember that were just like, oh my goodness. If I would have had that like now and do it over, it's just so frustrating. I haven't got to that part. You know, I just played a little bit and just seen it. I was like, dang, this is a little too easy. I'm done. Like, seriously. It wasn't much. I got what I needed in a little bit. My little juices was gone. I got that off. I said, oh, 007. Boom, boom. Oh, took a little screenshot. You know, you get your phone. That's a nostalgia, right? Everybody get it. If right now, if I take my grown self to Super Mario World, I'm going to have a little nostalgia. I ain't going to lie. Grown as hell. I'm going to be like, oh, Mario, dang, this the real world. Snap. Yeah. You know, you're going to try to act cool with it. You don't want to act like, man, cool, Mario. Yeah, this dope. Hey, I'm riding with, this dope. Really, you geeking on the inside. Dang, this Mario. You know? But that's it. I'm not going to keep going back and like, let's get on Mario again. Mario, yo. No, they got regular rides. It's better. Okay? It's a nostalgia thing. It's something you feel. It's something that you were born, you were raised on. So when you get to see things come out, it's beautiful. But this port, I'm sorry, is trash. Everything trash. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can tell me about the graphics. Trash. It's the same thing. You can play this port right now in many different ways. I don't even have to tell you. Just Google 007 ports. You'll probably find hundreds. I seen somebody said a Nokia is running the port great. Okay? Nokia. I'll probably get one of the BlackBerry Storms. They'll probably throw this thing down. I'll probably, You see what I'm saying? Like, this is not a game that takes a lot to run. They didn't have to do much, but it's the legal ramifications. They can't touch certain things, so they get the ports that legally they can do. All right. So, I got that off my chest, right? That was all I wanted to do was get that little, feel better. I was happy with the Series X port, but that's me. Yo, you know what? I'm going to be honest, MGR. I'm going to be honest, man. I'm going to speak for me. All right. Happy with it, right? I'm happy because we don't get it in any other form. This is one of those games that didn't come out anywhere else unless you're running an emulator, which technically we're running this in an emulator. Like, let's be honest. We're really running this in an emulator. But, still you can't run it like just normally on any system. You do have to go through some modifications. So that's beautiful. That is beautiful. But it don't age well. I'm with you. Like, I play, it is bad. To me, the nostalgia is there, like all the little cheats and all the things, but the movement, the AI, he right, man. I think I've got past it. And plus, I'm a Call of Duty fanatic, right? So Call of Duty is like adrenaline pumped, moving, fast twitch, everything. You're just on it. So I play that, and that's kind of taking a step back. My man Joe says something here. They will mess up Perfect Dark. I'm going to tell you, Joe, I don't even think they're going to do Perfect Dark again. I'm going to be honest. The reason being is because damn, how many copies of Perfect Dark would they be? They did Perfect Dark. They remade Perfect Dark. They did Perfect Dark Zero. They remade Perfect Dark Zero. I don't really know what you can do. Perfect Dark was a great game. I will say it was GoldenEye 007 times 2. It was. Let's be honest. It was better than 007 multiplayer-wise. Let's be honest. I'm not going to say single player. Definitely not going to say single player. That's a lie. I'm lying. The GoldenEye 007 single player was crazy. But if you would have seen the multiplayer options on Perfect Dark, oh my Lord. Having wall proximity guns, okay? You got a laptop out, and you take it and you just throw it on the wall and you turn the corner, somebody run down there and they get shot by a gun on the wall. It was just different things with Perfect Dark that did add elements to the game. So, and then they had guns that could shoot through walls. That was kind of, but Perfect Dark was a classic. Most games from Nintendo 64 time age horribly, right? So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, MGR. I'm right with you on that, MGR, okay? Most games on 64 age horribly. I'm going to say this, MGR. I'm going to say it's actually 50-50. I'm going to say it's 50-50. Mario 64 right now, you can give to anybody, and they will still play that. They will still play that. Mario 64. I don't care if it's a kid now at 7 or a kid back then. Mario 64. Now he does see the limitations of the okay, I'm with you on that. But Mario 64, right? The wrestling games, the No Mercies, the WrestleManias, the WCW NWO Revenges. A lot of people still fiending for that style of wrestling style, you know. Ready to Rumble. You know, you remember Ready to Rumble back then? It was another game that was a class, you know, that would age great right now. Yo, MJ, I'm gonna start reading there. All right, man. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here, okay? Looking at those games back then, they look like trash, sir. They look like trash. Because look where we are now, okay? They're all gonna look like trash. They're all gonna move at these terrible frame rates. We're gonna be watching them and we're gonna be looking like disgusting. But one game I can tell you, Mario 64 is one of those games. I see people still play Banjo. Okay, Banjo is one of those games that still can hold up, right? Gauntlet 64. And you got those older games that probably hold up. You might can find a PlayStation Jack and Daxter or a Time Splitters that can hold up, a Nintendo 64, Mario 64, a Blast Corps, something that can hold up. You know, you get these certain games that do hold up. But based on graphics, frame rates, I will agree with you there, right? Everybody's been accustomed. Like, I don't want to watch an NBA game anymore not in at least 720. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen an NBA game how I used to watch it, and I'm like, yo, how did I watch that? How did I watch that? It was actually, oh my goodness. Right? But anyways, give me Blast Corps Remastered. Yo, Blast Corps, they don't, oh my goodness. That's one game they sleep on, man. They don't know about Blast Corps. It's these certain games on 64 that a lot of people don't know. They sleepers. Okay, they sleepers. I seen somebody mention Killer Instinct. You watch NBA. NBA on. Did you say NBA on VR yet? I think that's what you're gonna say. I haven't watched NBA on VR. I do got VR. I haven't watched it in VR yet. That is something I'm gonna do live. Actually, I'm gonna watch it in VR, and I'm gonna go live in VR here. I don't be doing it on. I'll be doing it on TikTok mostly. But now, since TikTok won't Clash Royale 24/7, I feel them. You know what I mean? I'll be rocking with it. So I just give, you know, I'm gonna do Clash Royale content, and I'll do the I'll do the VR stuff here. All right. YouTube ain't gonna mind the VR stuff, right? I just can't go into like Facebook Horizon Worlds into the studios and be rapping and all that, because I'm gonna tell you, I know I'm gonna slip up, I'm gonna go wild, and then other people might say something crazy. I might get banned, so I got to do something like, you know, I can play, still keep it, you know, a little hot, not too hot. Okay, give me a new Pilot Wings as well. I heard Reigns of Onyx said Gauntlet 64, yo. Elf needs food badly. That's classic. You know what I mean? Like these certain lines. Gauntlet, if they don't know, they better know. That's one that I will agree can still probably hold up, because a lot of people play these certain newer games that's taking these retro approaches. And Gauntlet 64 is one of those that I think have those retro games that like it can hold up. So I'm with you on that. Pilot Wings as well. Yo, for those who don't know, I play Pilot Wings in VR, right? If you want to throw up, play Pilot Wings in VR. You'll throw up. You'll throw up instantly. Okay, I didn't, but, you know, I play VR quite often, and I did play Pilot Wings. It got the whole, you know, shift and everything in there, and you're like, Pilot Wings was classic before its time. Like certain games when 3D was not big and you are finally able to see these 3D environments and actually able to circle around and do, it changed gaming. Okay? Cannot explain it. Now, I'm gonna go ahead because I got I got more topic. We got a lot to talk about, man. So I'm trying to go through. I'm trying to go through with y'all, right? Booyah! There we go. Hold up. Let me make sure my sound's good. Plugged up. All right. Good. Let me make sure okay. Image is good. Sound. Bye. Do I got something else? Dang, that was a wild fart sound. You know, I heard that said, "Blah." That was deep. It had bass on. Look. That joint got an echo. I ain't that man farted in a cave. My bad, y'all. My bad. Let's pull up the topic. There we go. Tito's are still y'all. Woo! What am I thinking? Straight Tito's. I need to be mixing it. Nah, I can't do this no more, man. I can't do this. I don't know what I'm thinking, y'all. Oh, Solo Boys. Oh, Solo Boys, man. Here we go. This is it, man. This is one I got to talk about. So, everybody listen up close and listen closely. I don't know what the hell is going on, but something is happening. These companies, lots of them, and I can go on and on and on. Microsoft, Google, Apple, GameStop, okay, Comic Vine, I believe. Like we can go on and on and on. Fandom had tons of different layoffs. I think it was Giant Bomb podcast affected. And if I'm, saying anyone wrong or anything, this is just all off the top of my head while I'm on O Solo, okay? All these layoffs are happening. And guess what? I know y'all probably thinking, oh, well, it's just layoffs and people getting laid off and they doing so and so. Let me tell y'all something about layoffs. And this is to everybody here that's been laid off before or lost a job, been fired, quit, whatever it may be, right? I'm going to tell you something. I've been there. I remember being laid off at a job, and I'm going to explain the story just so everybody can understand how things can change for you like that. Okay? I was working at a call center, and I believe I was working for a company called Cytel, and we were dealing with a prescription drug plan for AARP. So when people would call in, they would have questions. These questions are, why is my medication this high? Did the price change? Or, how much is my medication going to be when I get to the store? Is this medication covered under my plan? A lot of different questions. Those were the things we answered on that phone for this company. So it's working there for quite a bit of time. And you can imagine, you're speaking with a lot of different people. You're speaking with a lot of older people as well. So a lot of times you hear stories, you speak with people, you become invested almost. So the company loves you. People are just, they're excited to speak with you. They're telling you different stories about their life. You're hearing so much. Great job. Come in one day. And, everybody was a little different. You could see the emotions. And I don't know if people could feel feelings and emotions around people. But sometimes you get people like, hey, yeah, they tell a joke. Somebody, yeah, none of this. But this was like just quiet. Everybody was quiet, right? So I don't know why everybody was so quiet, but all of a sudden, I turned to somebody who was like, hey, what's going on? They was like, you heard? Like, nah, what happened? They was like, we about to be laid off. They're going to have a meeting with us. What? So that means the word has already been going around that we're going to be laid off. Do you know how that happens? Let me just break that down to you. So what that means is that upper management, these people are crazy. Upper management, right? They get the call that people are going to be laid off. There's some upper management that's laid off as well. But guess what? There's a lot of people in upper management that know these layoffs are about to happen that cannot tell you. They can't tell you. They can risk their jobs telling you you are about to be laid off. They could be saving you a day of getting a job. You could be filling out an application. It could be just that day for you getting a job, but they can't risk their job. So they won't tell you, right? They won't tell you. But what happens, I want to say 95% of the time, is that there is always a manager that cares. That's the truth. They're human. So they explain to someone, they say it to somebody, hey, just to give you a heads up, you are going to be laid off. That person says, okay, thanks for telling me. I'm not going to tell anybody. And it's very hard to expect that person who is on the same playing field with his team to not tell his team. It's like telling the quarterback to not tell the rest of the offense what's going on. Telling the sergeant to not tell all the soldiers what's happening. It's almost impossible if you're not human. You kind of got to be a robot to do that, or just care about yourself, selfishness. So most of the time you hear people telling. So I came in and they said, hey, have you heard? No, I haven't heard. What happened? We're going to be getting laid off. They're going to have a meeting. I said, for real? Oh, dang. So I clock in. They said, don't take any calls. So I'm sitting there. We all sitting there, this and that. I'm on my phone, this and that, coming to the meeting. They let us know that contracts have been pulled for all these different companies. Now, just to give you an idea, call centers typically have agreements with different companies for specific spaces in a building, right? So let's say if I'm Comcast, Xfinity, I say, hey, there's a call center I would love to open out here in Nashville, right? Just naming some place. So I would like to rent this space out to put my employees here. Bingo. Now you got 100 employees that you have, and you have a Nashville office. And these different companies will have these different agreements. They pulled all the agreements from every single company in this building. We got to sit down and told that we were going to be laid off. Reason being is that all these companies pulled their contracts because there was some illegal activity by an individual. And it was not with the company that I was working for. It was with another company. But when that message got out, it was actually put on the news. And at that time, every single company that was involved or had a space in that call center pulled their contract, rightfully so, because they do not want to deal with any of the PR backlash. Respect. So I was one of the people laid off. I got a paper, right? I'll never forget. I got that paper. I was leaving the office. I called, who I was with at the time. I said, you won't believe this. I got laid off. And it was like, seriously? Yeah, I got laid off. And it's kind of crazy because you have to call the person, because if you're in the family, you gotta call who you're with. You got to explain, this changes finances, how you're going to be looking for a job, what you're going to be doing for the next couple of days. Are you going to, take a break? Do you have the finances to do that? Did you have a rainy day fund? All these things click in your head. But one thing you hate to do, every single man, is make that call home to wifey and say, yo, I got laid off. Don't nobody like doing that, man. Don't nobody like doing that. That is a hurtful one. And hopefully you got a woman that's going to support you when you say it, right? That when you say, hey, I'm laid off, she's not going to be like, oh, you lost another job. Holy crap. Oh, you want somebody at that time to say, it's okay. Come on home. Figure it out. That's what you need at that time. So the moment I left, I drove straight to the unemployment office. I stood there. I remember pulling a number, sitting down in a chair, waiting to be called. Okay. Once they called me, I stood in a line. I gave them some paperwork, some information. I sat back down, and then I had to get called over to a caseworker. I spoke to this caseworker. I gave them all this different information, everything. They said, okay, this is pretty much signed, sealed, delivered. You'll be getting your unemployment on this day next week. And I was part of the unemployment system. See how it can happen to anybody? So that's why I stay humble. At this point in my life, I'm fortunate to work a job that I've worked for 10 years, a company that I love, the best company I've ever worked for. It's been a decade. I don't plan on going anywhere, right? I'm now able to make revenue from social platforms for bringing content to you guys. So I had to branch myself out and think of other things and open opportunities for you guys as well. That's why I want to bring a team along and everybody along with me, because that's what it's about. It's not about, being held to these companies and saying, hey, boss, it's not about that. It's about controlling your own destiny, right? Regardless if you want to work for a company or not. You can work for a company and work for yourself. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. And that's the beauty of growth. That's the beauty of losing jobs. That's the beauty of failure, because you have time to improve. If you're perfect for so long and when you fail, it hurts way worse. Way worse. All right. Hey, school is killing me, so I can't show up for too long. I just want to make it. Dead Specimen, what's up, man? I see you there. I see you. My man in school. Do your thing in school, man. That's all. You ain't got to worry. School is important, bro. I'm going to be here. Okay? I'm going to be here, man. It's what I do. I'm going to be here. Go enjoy school. All right, the horn. I just joined. Somebody catch up to speed. Yo, Convert Mods, what's going on, man? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You could be anywhere else in the world. You here with your boys. So now that I got that off, let me catch you up to speed. Why the layoffs? I want to tell you, I did an interview with Matt Elfring, okay, who is a former entertainment editor for GameSpot. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful website. GameSpot.com has been around for how long? Matt Elfring was somebody that I've read his articles. I've seen Matt Elfring interview. So to interview Matt was a pleasure. Okay? The crazy part about this, oh man, that's so my man, Ty 2K. Oh, that's Ty 2K. Okay, Ty. I know. My bad, Ty. I got you. So the beauty in interviewing Matt Elfring is being on that end, right? Being on that end of interviewing him, getting to see what's happening in his mind right after something like a layoff happens. Now, I don't work for GameSpot, so I can say whatever, right? But don't get it twisted. If we get an opportunity, MoFam, I'm going to bring the whole family. Like, they got to understand, when you come for MoFam, you're taking the family. You're not taking just me. All right? You ain't taking just me. I'm letting all y'all know right now. Okay, they ain't taking just me. I'm like, yo, let me call on my boys with Ty 2K, with Joe, with Dad, with MGR, with my man Magnus, with Kyle, with Reigns, with everybody. Like, yo, I'm saying, well, all of them. I'm on the come. I need 12 tickets. They're like, 12? What the hell is going on? We don't even have IGN is not asking for 12. Oh, God. They're like, sir, what is wrong with you? We don't even have... We don't have Comcast, okay? They got a whole section over there. They're a multi-billion-dollar industry. They didn't ask for 12 tickets. Man, what the hell? We need 12 tickets. We ain't coming in. That's how you got to look. You can't budge. You can't budge. We want 12 tickets. You always wait for them to answer. Don't answer yourself. Don't be like, I understand. Yeah, I'm going to leave. No. I want 12 tickets. Yeah, all right. I'm getting my 12 tickets. Don't play with me, okay? But these layoffs are crazy because these layoffs are happening all at the same time. These companies are stating that this is because of the growth of employment during the pandemic, right? We all know the pandemic happened. A lot of companies started hiring to cover the losses that they were facing from what they call is quiet quitting, or a lot of people stating, hey, I don't need this job, right? And they were trying to find jobs working from home or trying to, there was a lot of people that quit or got fired during the pandemic. But there was a big thing on quiet quitting. It was employees kind of taking the power back from all these different employers by saying, hey, I quit. I don't have to call you or nothing. I could get another job online and I don't have to worry about you. And just so people know, I work from the office or at home or on the road or anywhere. So you don't know where the hell I'm at, right? I could be anywhere. Literally, when I was out there by my man Joe, shout out my man Joe, it was working. It was working, right? My same job. I have that capability to where I can work wherever. I can be in Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. I could be out there in Melbourne, Australia, Shane. I could be out there working. That's the benefit I had. I'm fortunate and I love that I have that ability. So I don't take my job for granted. I treat every customer like that. That's the difference. But if a layoff happened to me, it's going to hurt me like it hurt anyone that just happened to. It's not going to be different. The only difference is that I have another outlet. I have something to turn to. And I learned that because I had it happen to me already. So this is to everyone that has a job, a 9-to-5 job, or, you know, that's if you're living paycheck to paycheck. I've been there. If you're trying to grow revenue, trust me, if you're going to work only one job, you have to be able to manage, finance, and save off that one job. If you cannot, if you feel like you're struggling, if you do need outside sources of revenue, and just tap into them, look into them. Because me, myself, that's how it started with me. It started with different platforms. That's one thing. That's just one thing. But I really started looking into stocks. I cashed out on GameStop. All right. I was a beautiful dude who was sitting back, laying in my bed one day, right? Like, oh, GameStop is $3 and something. Let me buy a bunch. Bam. Actually, I ain't buy a bunch. I think I bought it like 2 or 3. But I sold them for like $325 each. So $3, $325. Right? It's just by me laying in my bed doing it. I watched a YouTube video that encouraged me to sign up and buy my first stock. So for everybody dealing with a layoff from all these different companies, everybody hear me out. You can work a job and live off that paycheck. It is no problem. I believe the beauty in life is you can be content, and that is true happiness. For me, I will never be content because I have to build something. And in order for me to build something, I got to be the one to never be content. So I'm never going to be satisfied. I'm never going to be at a plateau. Right? When I hit something, I'm always going higher. I'm never going to settle. Never. That's why this channel, I decided, I'm pulling down every single modding video. You know why? Because we're going to keep this growing. It's not going to stop. I'm not going to get hurt and then quit. No, that's not me. I play basketball every week. Guess what happened? I get hurt. I come back on the court. Somebody school me. I school them back. If we lose, I'm going to come and win. That's it. It's part of the game. So that's just me. So working a 2-to-2 right now, actually. Shout out, man. I feel you, Touch, okay? I'm going to tell you something, man. Working is a blessing in itself because you cannot be working. And there's people that's going to tell you, oh, man, it's nothing to work. You need to work for yourself. You need to be an entrepreneur. That's what it's. I'm going to tell you. If everybody was entrepreneurs, we wouldn't have no teachers. We wouldn't have anybody. You know, when I go to gas station to get my gas, man, dude, be cool. I like him. I want him to stay there. Man, let him stay there. Don't change him. Okay, I like him. Every time I come to gas station, I feel great. Because this man here. I went to Taco Bell. You can ask my wife. Some dude was so great right there. I picked up that phone and called the number. I said, yo, Taco Bell, who is this dude? Because this guy's great. I mean, he made sure I had everything. No, not just made sure. Like, I was like, I'm good. He was like, no, you sure? Like, that's crazy. Keep him there. See, I'm that type because I don't care what position it is, where you're at. Everybody has a purpose in life. You can have the homeless guy save your life and the rich guy spit on you. You got the rich guy save your life. The homeless guy spit on you. It can go any way in your life. So for everyone dealing with the layoff right now, no matter if it's from Microsoft, GameSpot, or it's from Apple, Google, any company that it's from, any major tech company, Facebook has also had layoffs. Any company that is from, just know that the future holds promise for you. There is jobs on the other side. There is more ways to make revenue by yourself every day. You can grow your own community. You can speak to your own friends. It's just so much there. So you do not have to rely on one single source if you don't want to. If you do, guess what? Go to websites and apply for 100 jobs at one time with quick apply. Bam! There you go. Hey, helped you out. Right? So the awkward moment when you're eating lunch in your car, so you go. I work in a nice community. Honestly, seeing how these people live made look at life a much better perspective. You know what? That's a beautiful way to look at it, man. I'm going to tell you, this job that I've been at for 10 years, I've worked many jobs. Okay, this is not, I want everybody to know, this is not Nick Moses 05 privileged black ass, right? No, Jack, I'm not, dog. 16 years old, working at motivational marketing, selling people home loans over the phone. Hey, this is Nick with motivational marketing. I'm calling you about your home loan. I can help you lower your mortgage rate from blah, 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 blah. I'm 16 years old. What the hell I know about a mortgage rate? Okay, 16 years old. I've been working. I worked so many jobs. I worked a job one time, man. I came in there for 4 hours. I did this for 4 hours. It was a box and a piece of tape. You push the box, the tape go over the box. Bam, bam, bam. I did that for 4 hours, right? I went to the lady because they never told me how much I'm going to make. Believe it or not, y'all, this is the Memphis, Tennessee. I went in there. They never told me how much I'm going to make. I went into that office. I said, excuse me, ma'am, can you tell me how much I'm getting paid? She said, oh, you're getting paid $7.25 an hour. I drove off. The hell am I stay there for? Lady, thank you. And you know what? This is how it really was. This is how it really was. I know people, $7.25. Yo, this is how it really was. I said, oh, ma'am, I thank you for the opportunity, but unfortunately, I can't do that. That's how it really was. It was very polite. I don't need to be disrespectful. I appreciate it. You know, I ain't even want to check. I never came back for the check. I never, none of that. I never did nothing. Never came back for the check. They kept the check. I don't need that. I just made 4 hours. What, $7.25 I made? I don't need no $30, $40. Keep that. $7.25. I'm not lying. This is warehouse work where you were pushing a box for 4 hours. I worked at the Nike warehouse. Okay, I was loading trucks. I was unloading trucks. I've been working in all different departments in different warehouses. I've been working jobs for 6 months, 1 month, a year, 2 years, all types of different jobs and different types of things that I didn't even specialize in. So when I tell you I have a company that I'm with that I appreciate, I know what a good company is, right? A good company is someone that's going to appreciate their employees, that's going to listen to their employees, that's going to make changes and do things to make sure their employees are appreciated. That's it. That's all you got to do, right? I tell everybody here, right? When I go to E3, I need a team. Everybody who comes on the team, guess what? I'm not a multi-billion-dollar corporation, right? But this is what I'm going to see as my vision for everyone who comes along. We're at E3. It's in California. I'm going to be honest, y'all. I can't afford your airfare. I'm not. I can pay. I'm working my job and got to pay for my folks and all. You know what I'm saying? But what I can do is I can pay for your hotel stay, right? So all you have to do is get there. And guess what? I'm not just going to pay for some rinky-dink hotel. I'm going to pay for a hotel that do breakfast and dinner. So technically, you don't even have to buy food. And each day you're there, you don't have to worry about paying that hotel stay. Guess what? You get to enjoy yourself, luxurious hotel. All we going to do is we going to take some pictures, hold a camera, and say a couple things, and we out. We out. Easy work day. Guess what? I got you. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. We can chill afterwards, have a drink, go to the bar. You know, we can do whatever. That's how it is. And I don't want to just do E3 like that. I want to be at the C2E2. I want to be at Indie PopCon. I want to be at all the events. Okay, and what's the other? Gaming, something. I forgot the other gaming event. I want to be at every event. Every event. So, I had to get off my chest because being laid off before, I felt for every single person. And Matt Elfring's interview hit home with me. Matt Elfring was someone who was laid off from GameSpot. And it's not right because they don't have any notice. This is someone who did great work. Great work. I am testifying myself. Matt Elfring did great work. Now, GameSpot may have done it because hired too much. But that's left up to everybody else to decide, not me. All right. So, well, it was paid. Now you see that, my man. Yeah, it paid decently, but compared to what else was out there, it wasn't worth it. Talk to him. Never. Now, hold on, Magnus. You might. Oh, that's micro. Okay, all right. About to say, Magnus, don't hurt him, man. MGR hurt him all the time. We used to that. I ain't never be. MGR cold-hearted, man. MGR tell you, man, like, look, man, your work's crap. You need to get it together. If you're not going to be here, you're fired. All right. I mean, we can be cool outside of here, but it's business here. You're fired. I love you, dude. You coming over later? Damn, MJ. Never be loyal to your employer, though. Bottom line is they'll do what they need to protect themselves. Employees are just numbers.
Can you dig it, sucker?
What I love about that, right, is that it's getting everybody to think for themselves. I remember working at a job and being dependent on the week-to-week paycheck. I remember, and when I say dependent, I mean dependent. Like, yo, dependent mean I got a bill due Saturday. I need this money. Okay, I need to hit before Friday. I can't wait till after because I'm gonna be late on the bill, right? That's you. You need it. You need it. You don't want to be in that position, and I've been there. It is a position that anybody can be in. You can be on top. There's been millionaires that drop down, and I believe the true reality is you have to learn how to balance finances and make multiple sources of revenue, right? That's what it all comes down to. Making multiple sources of revenue. How do you do that? And that's where the gold comes in. That's where the gold. So, same with HR departments. They are not there for employees. They're there for the company's interest. HR departments are there to keep the company intact. They are there to make sure the company does not get sued. They are there to make sure that no employees can get over. Human resources is there for a reason, and nothing gets past them. Okay? Child support. Don't think, oh, I got a job. Yeah, I'm about to get to pass this child support, boy. Ha! Yeah, right. Payroll department is going to be tapping in your email very shortly, sir. They're going to send you something and let you know they're coming. Because they're not getting sued for you. Ain't no company going to do that. He's right. It's all about the interest. I'm going to simply say, hey, no problem, state. We're going to give you this money. I'm going to write to employees and say, hey, you need to take this up with the state, not me. Bow! Brush my hands with it. All right? So my man, bro, MGR spitting facts. I was loyal to one job, and that was my first job at Mickey D. Yo, shout out Mickey D's, man. We ain't go Mickey D. Everybody that had that first job, right? That wasn't my first job. I was 16. I told y'all motivation marketing, but I think my brother and I got somebody else in the fam, McDonald's. A lot of folks, first job was McDonald's, right? I learned the hard way when I went from getting 40 hours a week to barely 10 over something minor. Talk to him nice. Yo, I'm going to tell you what happened. Keep in mind, I was slaving and picking up shifts and staying longer for over a year, too. Let me tell y'all something, man. I'm going to tell you when he means, my man MGR said, jobs don't care, right? They don't care. You're just a number. I'm going to prove it to you. I worked at a warehouse. It's another warehouse I worked at, right? And I worked at these warehouses because at the time I was going to school for computer networking. And while you're going to school, you don't have the degree yet, right? So you're taking other jobs. So I took a lot of warehouse jobs and other things. And then when I graduated, I said, yo, I got to get into the field. Okay. So nonetheless, I worked this job, man. I was working there for probably like 5 to 6 months. Every day, 8 o'clock, I was there 7:50. Okay. I was there setting things up. It's a bunch of different computers. We troubleshooting on computers. We fixing computers, putting together printers, building printers, doing all types of stuff. It's just pretty much placing stuff in places. It wasn't like real tech work. Okay. So I remember one day I was driving to work. I left out probably like 10 minutes later because it was something I had to wait on or something. It was an emergency though. So then I'm driving to work and a train comes. So now the train makes it. I'm like, oh, I'm going to be like 3-4 minutes late, right? I pull up there. It was 8:03, 8:04. I came in and then I come to clock in. The team manager walks over to me and say, hey, what time? You just getting here? I said, yeah, I'm just getting here. The train stopped me and I had an emergency at the house. They said, yeah, you're going to have to go to the office over there and speak with the manager so-and-so about coming in at 8:03. I got to speak to the manager. I mean, literally, I could just work. Nobody started yet. Like, nobody literally has grabbed anything. Well, I understand, but we can't have you clock in. You got to go speak to the manager over at the other building. I drove my ass home. think I'm about to go speak to some other damn manager. The hell wrong with you? See, that's the difference with me. I didn't care. If I'm going to lose my job, I'm not going to be disrespected. I'm not going to be treated like some little dude. You know what I mean? Like, nah, you ain't little boy in me. That's not happening. Okay? I'm driving off. Guess what? You lost a worker and you don't even know where he went. And you ain't got nobody to replace him. And you don't know if he's coming back tomorrow. And he ain't answering the phone if you call. I don't need to speak with you. Be ghost. The same way you disrespected me is the same way I'm about to disrespect you right now. That's how I do. And I know people might say that's petty, but if they're doing you like that, I don't care. I don't care, right? You're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to disrespect me. You're not. It's just that simple. If you're going to disrespect me, I can disrespect you. Okay, well, you know what? I'm out. Bye. I don't have to talk. I don't even have to deal with it. I can get another job. You act like this is the only place to work. So I'm a little crazy, man. But anyway. So it hurts when I have to tell 10 temp staff that their assignment is ended. Oh, man. MGR, man. MGR. I know that one, man. Yo, the term has ended. Yo, the temp staff, man. Shout out to all the temp agencies out there. Shout them out, man. What was that like? I think it was a Deco. I worked at one that was CMOS. It was like a Spanish temp agency. Yeah, your boy got in there. Yeah, you know, I speak a little Espanol. You know what I mean? Pequito. Your boy got a little, mucho cerveza, homes. No, I'm joking. I don't speak. But I did. It was a Spanish temp service. And these temp service, when you go there, that's true. You can work somewhere and your term can end. The real thing you want to do at these temp services is you want to go ahead and get into the next position, right? You want to get in permanently, which is very difficult. And you have to go above and beyond because these companies will much rather pay you that lower rate and then pay a portion of that to the temp service, right? Then therefore they don't have to pay the employees as much. They don't have to suffer the consequences, the responsibilities. You know, when you got employees, you got to pay for healthcare. You got to pay for other things. They don't have to deal with none of that. Okay, they don't have to deal with none of that. If these employees hurt themselves, they sign agreements where they can't even sue us. Like these temp services are rough business, but when you need work, they will give you a job very quickly. They will pay you. You will have a paycheck. You can have direct deposit. So you can't be mad when you need money, all right? I just gotta say that, and that's someplace not all, but I've seen some that are garbage and some that tried to do the right thing. Shout out my man, did you know? He right. Okay, people like make it seem like you have to treat these jobs employers like they're Messiah. Hello, Joe. I refused to sign them, and when it got to a level of almost being fired, I went to the union and said, "I don't know what these write-ups are." Never got a write-up. Oh, man. Yo, y'all killing them in the comments, man. Y'all killing them. Yo, this is so true. Y'all spitting facts. I can't even lie. Y'all spitting facts, man. You know, and this is the difference, though. I'm going to tell y'all the difference, right? The difference is that when you're older, you can start doing that. You can hold pride to that. You can look at employers and say, I don't have to deal with this. You can talk back. And guess what? For some reason, people like that get to keep their jobs. They get to stay there. It turns into this political thing where they got a bunch of other employees behind them because there's other people that feel just like them. But when you're 18, 19, 20, it's more difficult. You don't really have that much invested. You almost feel like the future's ahead of you. So if you leave the job, you don't really care. A lot of times you're taken advantage of because you're younger, so they won't give you management positions because a lot of people don't want to talk to, hey, I'm 36, right? And I'm talking to a 21-year-old manager. They might feel as though that 21-year-old manager might feel like he's better than me or might feel, you know, people get into that. Those are real things that happen in jobs. I've been in a job where I've had a manager younger than me. It's for real, right? And how I feel, you know me, I'm a black man. I'm like, oh, you know, this is messed up. You know, I ain't gonna. But still, for me, you know what? If I really want the position, fight for it. If I'm not fighting for it, why am I crying about it? So that's how I feel. So I never cry about those positions. I'm actually one of those that like, yo, leave me at the position I'm at. Give me my description. Let me know exactly what I got to do. Then therefore, I could do above and beyond in that. I don't want to do all the extra. I don't want to micromanage you. I don't want to look at what you're doing. I don't want you looking at what I'm doing. You know, it's a lot of BS, man. A lot of BS. Yo, I got rolled up for being 1 minute late once. 11 years, never been. Yo, I seen a lady get fired before because she tried to help somebody and cover up for them, and they fired her, and she was with the company 40 years. 40 years. Yo, I've seen it all. I'm going to tell you, I walked off the job one time because they tried to hire my replacement. They thought I was stupid. I ain't dumb. I'm hip. I'm on it. When you try to play me, look, and I'm going to let y'all know something about me, man. You will never understand when I'm coming because I'm never going to let you know. If it's a fight, I'm going to say, yo, you my dog. You cool as a wow. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no. I'm a surprise type of guy. Okay? It's not no, yo, let's square up. Let's get the fair one, cuz. You know, no, it's not the fair one with me. I'm not doing a fair one. I'm too old to be doing fair ones. Okay? This is a bow. All right? Yes, they hired my replacement. I'll never forget working at a company. They put me in a position the same way they were going to let me go. They pull me in. They say, hey, they called this guy up on a maintenance thing all the way up there, stopping all the boxes getting, cramped up in there. They said, hey, come on down here. Hey, give Nick your walkie-talkie. Here, Nick, take his job. Go up there. And I went up there. I was working up there for a year. Beautiful job. Getting paid more, loving. Yo, you was up there typing on your phone, texting. Nobody could see what you was doing. And all you had to do was wait for a jam or something to happen. And jam, you get up. Oh, let me unjam the box. Make sure everything's straight. Let me get the camera. All right, we good. We good. Let it go. Press the button. We good. And everything start going again. It's a lovely job. Lovely job. Until one day, I got caught on the walkie-talkie the same way they called the dude to give me his job, right? Except this time he wanted me. He said, "Hey Nick, I want you to take I want to take him up there, man, and I want you to go ahead and show him the ropes." I said, "Oh, take him up there? Oh yeah, I got you, man. Walter, I got you." His name was Walter too. Walter, shout you out, Walter. Okay. I said, "Walter, I got you, man. I'm gonna take him up there." And then he said, "Well, you got to go." I said, "Yeah, the lighter right up there. I'm gonna come up there. I'm gonna use the bathroom quick." He said, "All right." What the hell you think? I ain't about to take you up there and teach you everything. And then, hell no, I'm going to the bathroom. I went right to the car. Told my baby, hey, yeah, I ain't got that job right now. All right, we're gonna get another job. They ain't happening. They ain't about to do me like that. Okay, I'm one step ahead. Bow, bow, bow. I'm gonna hit you because I know how it is. So, I was a temp that got hired permanent at my last employer. It was tough, but temps are scrutinized because you only get good ones once in a while. Unfortunately, most are not reliable. Now, that's something deeper, man. Let's talk about that. Temps, right? A lot of times, temps are people who are looking for what? Temporary work. That's the definition of it. So it's work that is only temporary. So when you come in there, you are coming in there knowing that this work is temporary. You should never be coming in there saying that this work is permanent, which winds up happening with, I would say, 75% of the people that work on the temp service. Okay, you work there, you start depending on the paychecks to come in, then all of a sudden, hey, your term's ended. You got to go home and figure out what you're going to do the next step. Go back to the temp service. And my man, like you said, get hired on permanently. That's what everybody want. That's the goal. The goal is to get hired on permanently, not be like these folks behind me carrying the boxes, right? That's the goal. I remember working at Nike. I was wanting so bad to get hired on permanently, man. I was there for over a year. A great worker, was not missing days, was told, hey, you keep it up, you're going to be permanent. I got all the promises in the world. I've seen so many people come and go. It was just after a year and some change, when you're not hired permanently, guess what? I came to them and told them I'm going to be leaving because I have another opportunity. And at that point, guess what happens? Well, if you stay a little bit, they want to offer you a permanent position. It always happened like that, man. It always happens like that. When you're ready to leave, that's when they're ready to throw you the opportunity. I left. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to stay there? No, I left. I had a better opportunity. I think I started repairing MacBooks or something like that, so way better opportunity. Okay. So nonetheless, man, these people behind me in these pictures walking out, With all these bodies. Well, by the way, this picture is so damn fake, man. Let's be honest. Ain't nobody firing folks at the same time like that and letting them walk out like that. It'd be a damn riot. Security can't hold back that many folks. It'd be elbow drops off the top desk. Okay, stop it. Like, let's be honest. All these folks walking out the same time with boxes? Oh, no. It'll be, we all fired, man, to the, ooh, boom. Oh, no, where the manager at? Bam. Oh, give me this. Oh, this is mine. I'm taking the whole computer home. Yes, I worked here for too long, and I'm taking the whole, it would have been everything. Not these people with sad faces all walking out with the same size box all looking. This picture is so scripted. Ridiculous, man. And look at the dude in the back. You know what I mean? He looking to the side with his box, looking all sad. The other dude looked like he got his diploma, some scissors, a red lamp. Her back there, she got her makeup still fresh on, coming out. It's just crazy. This is just ridiculous. I'm sorry. I just, you know, these images I can't get with. But this is the image that it pulled up. So the layoffs with all these tech companies, I do believe happening is because the tech companies are doing something bigger. I think they are planning for something major. These tech companies are not laying off, I don't care, in my mind, for the pandemic and hiring too much. I do not believe that because a lot of these companies are investing more money into other things. Facebook is one. Facebook just invested how much in, what is it, OpenAI? 10 million or something like that, and you laid off employees. So if you're making a huge investment and you laid off employees, you feel like your investment is better being put here than the employees. Just keep it real. That's all I'm saying. Just say honestly, yo, I feel like this 10 million is better here than employees. Sorry, y'all. All right. A lot of times they don't want to do that. They don't want to do it, but that's the truth. A lot of these companies, I don't think any of them could not afford the employees. I think they all have something else in mind. I think they're all more about the bigger picture, bigger profits, investors, and more money. And truthfully, employees are not, more cases than not, the investors. They're not. It's wonderful when you have a job that allows you to invest in stock opportunities, and then you can become not just an employee, an investor into the company. But most companies don't. They don't. Most of the company I'm for right now don't. They don't. I can't. If they would, I would be investing stock in the company I believe. They're not public. Okay? So anywho, man, I was supposed to put this up, man. I didn't put it up there before. I was supposed to put that in there. My bad, y'all. My bad. All right. And I'm gonna get to the last part, because we're gonna move on. I got the last part here, okay, which everybody know. All right. Oh, modding moments. Now, what's been going on? Let's talk about it. I know everybody wants to know. So, first of all, there's a couple things, man. I want to shout out Wololo.net. I always shout out Wololo because Wololo, my dogs. You know what I'm saying? We go back like Ajax, flapjacks, crack sacks, knapsacks, backpacks, everything. Okay? Shout them out, man. But a lot of different things. So there was a mysterious CP box. I have no idea what it does. They believe it could be some networking interface to the PlayStation 5. It was announced a lot of things about it before the PlayStation 5 was even released. People were thinking it was like some dev box or to activate it, something like that. Then you got PS5 PM 1.2. It's a PS5 part remount. You got that tool. You have MasterCore, I believe. Hold on, let me check this up because I think I don't want to make this one up. MasterCore exploit confirmed working on PlayStation 5 latest firmware 6.50. That is big news because, you know, we don't know what that might lead to. I do know this has parts of PlayStation 2 emulator in it. Maybe could open up the door for something bigger. So we just hoping and crossing our fingers for that. What else we got? Oh, man, I got PlayStation 3 released CFW EvoNet, I believe the latest version. So you got PlayStation 3 releasing new CFW. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm a PlayStation 3 owner of custom firmware. PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 is tit for tat. They like this. Okay, two beasts. When it comes to homebrew, what else I missed? No, I think I got everything. That was mostly everything. Okay, it was some other things I ain't gonna talk about, which is the progress on the PS5 prototypes by Zeno. Hoping we can get some mods and everything like that. But nonetheless, I gotta bring in my man Joe. Progress.
What's up? Can you hear me?
going on, my man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Good.
What's up? What's going? Breaking up. Sorry about that. The stupid Wi-Fi. Yeah. How you been, Nick?
Man, I've been good, man. Been, living a life, man. Living a YouTube band life, baby. Let's go. How you been?
Yeah.
Man?
But yeah, like real quick, going to the work thing with being a business owner, I definitely understand with the people. Like I'm really like easy to work for. We got really busy last night. We had was it last night? Yeah, last night I had a 10 top, I had a 5 top, a 2 top, a 3 top takeout orders. And the dishwasher was getting tired. He's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm like, you could just go home. It's fine. Because I've been at the bottom and now I'm not bragging, I'm at the top. But I'm at the top in management, I'm an owner and everything. But it's like I don't treat the people like shit because I've been there before, working a dead-end job, working for real assholes. You can't do that. You got to treat others the way you want to be treated. People don't understand that, Especially now. You can quit a job right now. My dishwasher can quit a job and take a job as a head nurse with no experience. I'll hire anybody now. It don't matter. You got 2 arms and 2 legs. You know your first and last name. You got the job.
Yo, and you so right now with jobs. It's like, it's weird because growing up for us, right? It was like we came from the day and age where we did have a little advantage because by the time we started working, internet was available, right? But at the same time, we still relied on that Sunday paper. We come from the days of the Sunday paper, having to look in the classifieds and calling numbers and, emailing your resume. And it's kind of a different beast. So even now, when we think about looking for jobs, we don't see it as like, we see it as, hey, you work for a job, appreciate it, stay at that job. We know how jobs are. And, but you get these younger people who come along. If you're 18, you're 19, you're 20, you're 21, you got your whole life ahead of you. And they may be coming into a position in job and go, you know what? Hey, I'm tired of it, man. I'm out of here. And it's just unfortunate. But do you think the job economy, do you think people are staying at jobs longer, or do you think they're quitting more frequently?
They're quitting more frequently. Like giving you an example, like with the restaurant business, 50% of their workers are not returning. This is chefs, dishwashers, you name it, front of house, back of house workers. They left, and our industry is short by 50%. Also, same thing with nursing and doctor, hospital, whatever you want to call that industry, the hospital industry. They lost a lot of people too. Any type of like really stressful anxiety occupations, a lot of people left and went to different outlets and stuff because they don't want to deal with the stress anymore. I'm going to give you an example at my old job. I don't want to say the word, the CV blank blank. I don't want to get the video flagged. If I was still working my old job and they made it mandatory for me to get the arm ticket, 1, I would have showed them fake paperwork, or 2, that would have been my excuse to quit that job because I hated working that kitchen so much. The chef there was like, he was harassing and bullying people. I'm not lying to you. The boss was black. We had a special needs dishwasher. I'm not lying to you. He was black and he had dwarf syndrome, right? He was making fun of him. You're like over 6 feet tall and you're making fun of somebody that's like 2 feet tall.
Joking, man. Making fun of them? Making fun of them, man. Like what? Some people I just say are so sick. Like, come on.
I threw him out one time. I'm like, you're like a real, you're a POS. I'm like, you got to pick on everybody.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And you know what? What's so funny is like, especially special needs. Many people I know has been special needs. And true enough, they people just like us. They'll start talking shit too. All right, don't get it twisted. They'll start roasting. But you be like, damn, they serious. Why they roasting?
And the AI is taking over. For instance, I went to Giant, right, to get some soda for tomorrow. And I don't know if you have Giant down there by you. Do you have the Giant supermarket?
I know what you're talking about, but no, we don't have them here.
Okay, dude, I'm not lying to you. There's like a happy little robot, right, that sweeps and mops the floor. They can give that job to somebody that has special needs or somebody that's in hard times that needs the extra money. Now they have a robot that's doing it. The first time I saw that, like I freaked out. I'm like, yeah, my technology's taking over. I love technology and you love technology too, but it's taking over. and not in a good way, in a bad way. We're more stupid now. We don't know how to communicate with people. For instance, I had an elderly couple in their like mid 50s, sitting down for dinner. It was a two-top. They're not even communicating. They're on their phones like this. That's what they're doing. Dude, people don't know how to communicate anymore. They don't know how to start a conversation.
Dang, that's crazy, man. So they just sitting there back when they just eating their whole meal. And that's one thing I will say. I've been out there with my fiance, love her to death. I've been out there with her, and every time we somewhere, we can't stop talking. That'd be our problem. One thing, we start talking, we be talking for hours. We just talking it, and no lie, I can just see that though. They're just sitting there. They both like, oh, yeah, oh, thank you, And the food, they start eating. They go, all right, we're out of here.
From our generation and kind of younger people, but like when you're like in the 50 plus category, it's like you could see how technology ruined everything. It really did. Like nostalgia and everything, going places on Friday, with the family, getting movies and games, and it's not that way anymore. It's like so disappointing because you know why? Everything's so instantaneous. Get the new movie, get the new game, I'm fat and lazy and I'm American. I'm gonna have Uber deliver my food. I get so frustrated when I see these posts on Facebook and stuff. Oh, Starbucks is now delivering coffee. The coffee's gonna be cold, or it's gonna be the wrong item, or they're gonna spill it, or all three if you're lucky.
Yeah, you're so right, man. And these different jobs, and I don't know if this is going to happen in more Starbucks, but from what I heard, there was a Starbucks that was all automated, that like people could drive and make
right.
drinks and everything.
In our industry, in the food industry, it's very expensive to buy this equipment. I've never seen it. I've never seen only pictures. They're starting to automate sandwiches and frying and burgers, like actually robots. Not like they look like robots, it's just like a big arm. I think by the time we're dead, I think there's going to be no jobs. I really do. I think in like 80, 90 years from now, there's going to be no jobs. Everyone's going to be sitting in the metaverse. Mark Zuckerberg will still be alive, though, looking like weirder than ever. But I think that's where we're heading to, which makes no sense because why would we be heading this way? We're not making our lives easier and better. We're going to be more unhealthy and more fat.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're preaching right now. And one thing I would say is like, if everything turns into that, one thing I'm going to think of immediately is cyberpunk. Because I'm like, I can see some dude right now just like, yo, not only can I hack into the security system, I can hack into the burger machine, the fries, the TV. This like, yo, they're going to be having so much fun. Oh, let me cook mine well done. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, there we go.
Because Japan is like, they've been on this for a while now. Like, if you go to like a sushi restaurant, no one, like, there's somebody in the back making the food, but it's all on conveyor belts and stuff. You sit down, you press the stop button, you take what you want, and that's it. We're getting away from human interaction by a lot now. AI, doing self-service equipment where it's stocking stuff. Remember back in the day, Nick, you posted that video, some with a tablet, the guy stocking the fridges and stuff. I'll never forget that video because I've never seen something more disturbing than that.
I know. And you know what? I can believe that's going to continue to happen. We've seen robots. I've seen warehouse robots picking up things. So all these jobs that you're right are usually manual labor. So let's say someone who might not have the intellect to remember numbers or letters or things like that, but they can pick up 40 pounds. Okay, they can move. These jobs are simply going to be taken up by robots who do not require food, who do not require any pay, and they can work 24 hours a day where this other person. So, I mean, for companies, you go, yeah, but you're right. It is taken away from there. Now, Joe, do you think this will open up a new area, people who control these robots? Or what do you think is going to happen to all those individuals? Will there be another market to open up for them? Where will the jobs be at that point?
Plot twist, the AI control the robots.
I like that. I can see that. You're right. Because why do you even need human interaction?
And you know what the scary part is? I'm telling you, Nick, 120 years from now, some guy named Bob's going to work in some type of factory, and they're going to make these robots called Mindy. Well, I'm sorry, Bob. We're gonna have to let you go. Why? Oh, you're out. Mindy's outperforming you by working more hours and more efficient. Well, first of all, it's a machine and it has a CPU instead of a brain. My opinion, people think I'm crazy. A CPU is more powerful than a human brain is because it can multitask by so much.
Yeah, the processing power of a CPU, people really underestimate it. Like, and the one thing is you do have to tell a computer and what to do. And the human mind, the free will, we could have a lot of different thoughts or things that can come in equations that a computer cannot. It can't redo. And they are trying to do like a AI that kind of thinks, there's a lot of things. AI thinks for itself. It continually trains itself. It gets smarter as it goes on. But what point, Joe, do you think, what year, when do you think is going to be that breaking point where we hit the snap and it's going to be like, you know what? AI is here and there's probably just as much of an AI workforce as there is a human workforce. Do you think it'll be when we're dead, 2100, 2200? If you had to guess, what would you say?
I would say like in the mid threes, like at least 100, about 115 years from now. With technology, every like 5 years, we're like increasing by 2 or 3 years with technology, especially overseas, and like Japan and other places. Like we're like, okay, it's, let's say it's year one. Technology is progressing every 3 or 4 years. We're getting faster and faster and faster. It's almost like time traveling, but with technology. Our technology is growing super quick, like look at the 007 game, for instance. It came out 25 years ago, I think. Yeah. Look at the graphics now. It's night and day. The people in the games almost look real now. We're to that point of realism. We're so close. Another 8 years, I think we're going to be all realistic in gaming.
You know what? I will go with you on that in the realism in gaming compared to back then. I'll be honest. Some of the games I play, I've had people walk in when I've been playing NBA 2K and say, who's playing? Like they literally will see the game and say, who's playing? Like they've mastered the camera angles, the look, the crowd reactions, the whole. And I'm be honest, we have reached that point, which if you grab a basketball game back in the day, one of those old ones, you can tell by the way they're moving, like, they're not moving real. But now it's just like, they're setting screens, they're rolling a pick, they're hitting the threes, doing their signs coming down and all. It just looks so legit, man. I'm with you on that, man. So, Joe, the layoffs. Why do you think so many tech companies are doing these layoffs, man? Do you think they got something up their sleeve? Is it really they're trying to save themselves money? Why do you think they're doing all of it? Because we got at least 51,000 employees, from my understanding, from all these different companies total together. And I know Microsoft is 10,000 in itself.
Yep. Okay. I was listening to this about 6 to 8 months ago. I listen to a lot of financial reports every day with owning a business. Even though it's food and technology, it's all different. But they were saying this about 6 months ago. There's going to be massive layoffs. And they're not telling people why these massive layoffs are happening. But I think for the tech companies, they're keeping their smart people and like kind of like the robot people, like, hi, thank you for calling, whoever. I think AI is going to replace them, or they're coming up with some type of automated system. For instance, with Comcast now, you can no longer call Comcast and talk to a human being. You have to fool the system into thinking you're going to set an account up. Then they'll transfer you over to a human being. Then you have to tell them the problem. Then they're going to transfer you over to a human being. So more like AI, like bot, like, when you call Comcast or whoever, thank you for calling, Citadel, your balance is $1. Stuff like that. There's no more humans in the workforce, with technology, especially like Facebook and banking. You don't need people. I guarantee you, next 10 years, you can't walk into a bank anymore. You're gonna have to go to a bank center to open up your bank. Then from there, it's all digital. You won't go in there. You won't deposit any money. You have to use your phone to deposit a check and stuff. It's going to be all humanless.
Yeah, you know what? I won't doubt that. One thing that, my man MGR said, and then I'm going to tap into the VR thing, but he said, these people just up and quitting. They got too used to the free COVID money.
No, he's 100% right, 100% right. I'm not lying to you, Nick. We paid a server $16 an hour When she left for the night, she made $300 in tips with her pay and quit the next day.
Dang.
How much fucking money do you need to make?
Dag, and quit the next day?
Yeah. It's ridiculous. People, it's the whole CV messed up everything. Totally. Like, I mean everything. This is why we have food shortages and why eggs are like, $800 a dozen. For Valentine's Day, Nick, I'm telling you, gotta get her a case of eggs.
Yeah, you know what? Just get them in a heart-shaped carton. You know what I mean? Like 18 for $6. Like, baby, look, they was $6 for 18, baby.
That's what it is. People think there's like, people are, sick and people are dying and whatever. It's not. It's all BS. It broke the system. I told my dad this. Would the world be shutting down for a year? If the world shut down for a year, the world's not going to go back to normal for at least like 8 years, 8 to 10 years, because you have all the facilities that are trying to catch up. Car companies trying to catch up and building cars, and the transmission companies need to build the transmissions and so on and so forth just to make one product, because every industry is behind.
Now, speaking of that, Joe, one thing that was mentioned, they talked about in the chat, and this is something I have been for, but I constantly hear it on both sides. VR. I hear one side where people say VR is going nowhere. People saying it's not there. It's not going to do nothing. It's a fad. I've heard all the different types. Then you got the whole other side who's saying it is the future. It is actually going to increase in popularity. It is going to get more affordable, and it will become the future of gaming. Where do you stand with VR? And do you have any VR? Have you played any VR, Joe? Let's start there.
Yeah, I have a VR for the PS4. My PS4 is hacked, so I have the VR set. I get very dizzy and very nauseous using it. Supposedly the new headsets don't do this. I'll give it a try later on. This is what's happening. VR's at a standstill. Before we know it, like out of the blue, it's going to shoot up very quickly. It's not going to progress little by little. It's just going to shoot up, and that's it.
Yeah. Hey, I can tell you, I use VR, and one thing I could say is that for the longest, I could not figure out a game for me, right? Let's say hardcore gamer. I'm Call of Duty. If you can get anything, and there's games that's similar to the Call of Duty style and like shooting and going around, but it doesn't capture Call of Duty. The only games I find that I play for hours on end are games like Meta Horizon Worlds, VR chat, just simple games where you just walking into people, talking and y'all just stupid crap, and then you go to some random world and meet random people.
I'll give you an example. I was playing Hitman. I think it was called Hitman 3 on PlayStation 4 VR. I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. I was getting beyond confused. Like, it was so difficult to play. Like, I mean, we're not there yet, but we're very close. The whole thing with the controlling is very difficult to use, with the looking around and moving the hands and everything. It looked like, he was drunk. I kept dropping my gun. I was shooting the wall by accident. It was crazy.
I'm with you on that. I got used to it. I now can play VR and I can play all these different types of games and I'm good, but I do have a specific amount of time. Like I can go for like an hour now, but before it was like certain games I would cut on, I would instantly have to cut it. Like, no, I mentioned Pilot Wings. Okay. This is a game it's made for VR, but some games are designed to not give you the Earl sensation. They got snap mechanics and different ways you can move, but then you got some games that just like, they just let free. I will say, I do think that I can't say VR. I more think AR or a combination of both. So it's
reality.
If they could actually get both together, then I can see that being the future. To me, I'm one that I tell everybody, this is me. and I've been the one saying it. And if it comes true, I'm gonna play the videos. But I've been talking about it. But you're gonna have some glasses on where you ride down the street, and you're gonna be able to look at stores that you shop at. It's gonna say the last item you bought. It's gonna show where the sales are at. If your friend is in, Foot Locker, it's gonna tell you how long he's been in Foot Locker. If the hot sign on Krispy Kreme is on and the donuts are ready, it's gonna tell you the donuts are ready. Like, you're gonna see all this riding down the street in real time. And it's just
going to be information overload.
Now, what'd you say?
It's going to be information overload. A computer can handle that information, but a human being can't.
Yo, and you know what's so crazy about it, Joe? Like, once this happens, I'm telling you right now, I think that's the beginning of the next wave, like the next wave of the future. That's just really where I think it's at. I think once you mix VR, augmented reality, how do you know if you're in the real world or not? That point, you covered all bases. You're looking at everything, and now if it is AR, right, it's shaping the world around you. So even though it's not there, you still look at it. It's like it's there. It's in front of your TV. It's in, it's in your neighborhood. So now you're like, oh, I'm not going to touch this lion because it looks like a real lion in my backyard.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stay away from it, and it might.
I think when that happens, you're talking about the glasses. I think that's when the cell phones will die. It's not going to be cell phones anymore. It's going to be, you need to get the new Galaxy, eyeglass. And Apple will come out with their crappy eyeglasses. You drop them, they break. But the Android users will drop them, flush them down the toilet, and they'll still work.
Yeah, you ain't lying, man. I dropped my Android so many times, man. Before you know it, I'm gonna be like, what was it, Total Recall? I'm gonna be like, hello. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, man? Just talking. The whole phone will just be right here. It'll be right in your hand. Like you said, there'll be some with some glasses. You're just like, hey, call so-and-so. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, And they're like, who you talking to? Oh, I'm talking to this person. And you're actually seeing him like a video chat. Nobody else can see him, but through your glasses, guess what? You got a screen just popped up. So you can walk and the screen's not even in your way. So it's like you're walking down the street, talking to your buddy on a video chat, and he's up here in the top left. And you can see everything else is normal. So
there's one big problem with the glasses, though. Back in the day, Google was going to release the Google glasses. I don't know if you're familiar with those or not. They had like smart glasses, just like a smartphone, but with glasses. And they were afraid that people are going to misuse it. Same thing's going to happen with this, taking inappropriate pictures and videos and stuff like that. Especially like at parks and stuff and on the beach and whatever. That's the big problem we're going to run into.
No, I agree. Now, last thing I'm going to leave off with, man, this is something that was mentioned by MGR, but I got to say it, man. He mentioned porn on VR. Now, Joe, I don't know if you were able to witness it. I am someone that my curiosity definitely took me to see the difference, okay, because I was curious, okay. Now, to me, I don't see how, for me, I don't see how you could just do the shebang with the VR, right? Like, to me, it's kind of crazy because, look, if you have a VR headset on that sounds loud, you don't know who's around you. Look, somebody coming in, man. You just like, watch it. It's crazy. Like, and they're looking at you like, and you're just like letting it all out. So I just can't see it with VR, right? But one thing I will say is that it is different, but the whole thing is so weird, Joe. And I would just put you in the perspective. It's like, it's almost as if the guy that's filming it has on a VR headset with all these cameras and everything. So everywhere you turn your head, it's like you're seeing.
Yeah.
And when they're recording the scene, if you turn your head all the way around, it's completely black. You don't even see anything. So that lets you know whatever that thing he's holding or has on, it only looks up to here. It is 4K. It is line. So what happens is you can see people real hyped. Okay. When they walk towards you, it does look like they really walk towards you. Certain things like it is that, but that's it. Like, and for me, we've seen it all. We've seen magazines, the videos. So to me, it's like watching a video, except it's supposed to be more realistic. And I agree. I kind of feel like an MGR. I kind of feel like it does fall short. Okay, like it falls very short. I was expecting more. I was expecting to be like, You know, like a Goosebumps book. You know, choose your own adventure type deal. I was thinking like, hey,
book or something.
I thought it was gonna be like, hey, do you want to go underneath or on top? Hey, I want to go on top. Oh man, that would have been nice. That's an experience.
More like a click and point adventure game.
There you go. You like big? Oh yes, and then it goes on, and each one But I agree, it is falls short. There's a whole industry to porn VR, and I agree. Fell very short, waste of time. To anybody who is interested in it, you are going to be sadly disappointed. And maybe as time moves on, maybe they'll get better, and who knows. But right now,
I wonder if we'll ever get VR movies, like let's say
I thought
Die Hard or some shit or whatever.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. If we could get VR movies, one of the things that I've always wanted is, and this is kind of augmented reality, but I always wanted to watch TV shows or sports and actually be able to see real height. Okay, so like if I could have something that's like a projection almost, so I can see the plays, but now when I actually see the player, I can go, dang, like I'm really standing by him. I'm really here. And that's something that I figure once we get there, I'm scared, Joe. I'm probably be like 80 once that happened, but it's like, oh my God, I'm standing next to him. He's right here. Oh my God.
I'm not going to jump off the topic or anything. I want to talk about this before I forget, because I'm like, even though I got black hair, I'm pretty much like a blonde. What you need to do, Nick, is just in case anything happens, and I would definitely suggest you do this, make a backup channel, download an application called JDownloader. It will rip all your videos and it will categorize them into folders. Let's say it's called, Nick Moses 05 episode 1. It will give you all your links and it will have all your show notes and everything. I'm on my 3rd channel now, people.
What's funny about that, Joe? Fortunately for me, I've always kept every single copy of every single video I've ever put up.
That's good.
So I'm fortunate enough that I didn't have to worry. So even as I was pulling the videos down, I was like, yeah, you don't even have to say. You got a whole hard drive of every single video named and everything. So I'm fortunate enough that I literally am just going to go highlight, drag, upload. And I'm just going to sit there.
Another thing, when you make another channel, use a different phone number. Because if you use it, however you made your account with your real phone number, don't use the same phone number. What's going to happen is if you get more copyright strikes, they're going to shut down your other channel instantly. That's what happened with my other channel. It got shut down instantly because it was
familiar with that. Definitely familiar with that. That wouldn't be the only thing. I've been with the Google Connect gang for a while. I know I know how that works, man. And you know what I'm saying? If you got your email set up, we can set up a whole new separate VPN browser, whole name, all that. Okay, that's why I said this will have no attachment to it will be detached. Okay, and for me, I have more videos I want to do a modding, but what's crazy for me is that it's so much that I gotta do still. That's not the modding stuff. The interviews, like I told, I just interviewed Matt Elfring. We got PopCon gonna be coming up soon. Man, I got all these things. So I'm like, you know what? It happens for a reason. You know what I mean? It happened for a reason. That's the way I looked at it. As soon as it happened, guess what? TikTok growth was tremendous. I got so much. I was ranked on Clash Royale for going live and gaming. I was like, you know what? This happened for a reason. Maybe it's telling me, you know what, put up the other channel. But the other channel is just, that side business. This is going to be our main thing. We're going to make this interviews, gaming, hell, E3 footage. Hopefully, we'll see Joe. I don't know, man. You got the restaurant, man. I don't know how you going to do.
You let me know. You let me know ahead of time, and I'll close for 3 days because I haven't had a vacation since, I'm not lying to you, 2017.
Joe said he's damn restaurant down for 3 days. Y'all won't eat. Y'all won't eat for E3. That's what I'm talking about, Joe. That's what I'm talking about, man. No, I hear you, man. No, but I know I'm gonna do E3, man, and it's gonna be 3 days.
I've always wanted to go to E3. I'm really big into gaming and anime and stuff. I'm like, that was one of my goals. I'm like, I need to go to E3. My biggest goal is to go to the Tokyo Game Show in Japan.
Yeah, you know what? I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. That's my go-to. And one thing I'm hoping for E3, I'm hoping they don't switch up on your boy. Okay, because you know when he was digital, they was all love. They was all, oh yeah, we'll give you everything. Hey, Nick Mozo, when he was digital, yeah, it was all love. I hope they do not, when they go physical, try to switch up and be like, who? Nick Mozo, who? Oh, I don't know this guy. We can't. Yeah, all right. Okay. I hope they don't do it. I got videos to prove I was part of it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we got every so.
And like what you were saying before, like with the videos, and you're 100% right. They're going after everybody with the takedowns. You know, I watch big YouTube channels for gaming, people with over 100K subscribers. Oh, they're taking down my videos.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
These bots are like going nuts.
They are. And that's why I said for this channel, man, it's great because now the way I look at it is all the content on the channel now I know is 100% okay. No issues. I have already went through monetization processes, sounds, music, everything's been checked. So at least I know moving forward on this channel, any content I put out, I'm good. So as long as I keep that, I'm fine. I just can't slip up. I can't do no leaks. I'm not doing no more leaks, man. Them leaks get me in trouble. Okay, I'm not doing no more, even if it's, I ain't gonna lie, I be wanting to do these mod videos so bad. Sometimes I be like, man, I want to put up one, but I don't. I simply take it down. I'm gonna have a whole other channel, and I'm gonna do that starting tomorrow. I really took a break. To be honest, I took a break from all that. I did some TikTok stuff. I got a whole video for my job that's gonna be uploaded. I did the interviews, you know, so I was laying the background for the week off, and I was doing other interviews. So I got like, and you'll see, you know what I'm saying? You'll see. I got some other interviews, but when we do E3. You know, hopefully, Joe, we'll see how it is, man. Hopefully they don't front, one. And two, if everything work out, man, you can close. You know, that'd be cool. But I'm be honest, man, Joe, you closing the rap. What's Sonny gonna do, man? What's Sonny gonna do, man? What he gonna do in 3 days?
He'll take a day off, give him some free time to hang out.
You funny, man. Nah, I got to mess around. Shout out to Sonny, though, man. Yo, Joe, any last words you got, dude? But yeah.
Like and subscribe, Nick Mozo 5 on Facebook and YouTube.
Joe, my dog, as always, you know how we do, man. I'm gonna be hollering.
And a shout out to you guys, and a shout out to DJ C Money. He runs the show, guys. He'll shut it right down.
He'll shut it down. You know what I'm saying, Joe? Appreciate you, man.
I'll catch you later.
Yo, DJ C Money, then shut this joint down. Man, screw all that, though. When the Ty 2K Nick Mo Magnus collab happening. Oh! You know, it's funny you said that, man. I'm going to leave it off on this. One of the things that's big for me this year is to grow the channel and the brand beyond belief, right? That's a big thing for me this year. I mentioned the 3 sponsorships. Twitch has been growing. Twitter has been growing, TikTok growing, YouTube, even though I've taken down the modding videos and the view time has went down because a lot of those modding videos are very popular, by the way. Still, all the content that's receiving the view time now, it's less videos, but receiving a longer period of watch time because it's less videos, but they're being watched for longer periods. So over time, when we get more podcasts, more clips come up, more of this, we'll be caught right back up. It will be nothing, and we'll have that other channel with all the mods and everything. So y'all still get your videos. Still get your videos. But nonetheless, man, shoot, that's it. I see nobody else. We out this thing. It's 9 o'clock. I dropped on it. How to DMCA your channel before you get DMCA. Oh, yo, he ain't lying, man. They ain't watching me like that. No, they is. Nintendo's watching me. Not YouTube. Nintendo's watching me. Nintendo the snitches, man. All right. They the ones that's telling on me. They the ones, look, Nick's got an atmosphere video. Go ahead and take it down now. They the ones that snitching. And YouTube, yes, I'm going to put it up on another channel. All these different videos. And true enough, these videos should not be taken down anyway because none of these videos are showing how to hack your Nintendo Switch. They are all showing how to run homebrew on a modified Nintendo Switch. So it's very funny that they take down certain videos and not others. I've been through that rodeo before. It's not my first rodeo. I've been through it at least 20 times, okay? I've been through it. I've come through every single one. This was the one, though, where I made the decision and said, I'm not dealing with it no more because the growth is going to be so tremendous this year. Everybody's going to be shocked. Not only YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, every single platform, I want tremendous growth. Every single one. I want to go viral this year, right? I want to go viral this year. So which means on TikTok, I need to be viral this year. Something. I don't know what the hell I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do something. I need to go viral. Okay? We need to blow this platform up like crazy. That's what we need to do. That's what it's about this year. We're clout chasing all year. How about that? We just clout chasing. Yo, shout out everybody tuning in, man. Yo, Ty2K, Magnus, thank you, sir. MGR, everybody, man. I see my man JD in the house. My man Dead Specimen tuned in for a minute. My Chelsea's way. Shout out to the ladies. DJ C Money in the house. Everybody, my man G.I. Joe stopping through. Thank y'all, man. I hope I ain't leave nobody out. I believe I covered everybody. Reigns of Onyx. That's somebody I forgot. Oh, I'm sitting here going through. Reigns of Onyx, shout out to you. Everybody who tuned in, man. I know there's a lot that don't usually want to be in chat. They want to play the background. Play the background. That's cool. That's what I'm about. You can do that all day here. Outside of that, y'all, it's your boy Nick Motors 05. Yo, low-key, thanks, man. Yo, I got y'all, man. Love y'all, man, as always. You know how we do, man. Holler!